What's good? We back. It's the Box Clinic Commercial Boy CJ Goodfella. Shout out to the Rich Gang. Shout out to everybody in the super chat as well. Most definitely appreciate everybody in the super chat and the donations. We moving, we grooving. Um, and we talking some Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. I know a lot of y'all seen it on Ticket TV. He was talking about it sounded like Joshua was gonna take that $50 million offer with the 50% on the back end, and it's supposed to be going on in Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. It fit 20,000. A lot of people wondering why they didn't do the 90,000 seat stadium over there in the UK, because the Vegas is a high rolling city, and I'll explain that later. But I got my homies with me. Shout out to Corey and Moni Brown, about to have them introduce themselves. Go ahead, Corey, introduce yourself.
Man, y'all know how I do. It's your boy, Mr. 214. Hold up. Mr. Undeniable. Hold up. Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. I want everybody to go follow me on Instagram, Mr. underscore IOTBA. Follow me on Facebook, KARRAY IOTBA. It's that ANSBC. Ain't nobody safe boxing community. Y'all know how I'm rocking. What's popping? Money Brown. What's popping, CJ?
What's going on, Money Brown?
Yes. What's up, man? It's Monty Brown, man, coming out of St. Louis. You know, that ANSBC movement coming tough, the new wave. Follow me on YouTube, Monty Brown TV, Facebook, Monty Brown, and on Instagram at Monty underscore the underscore writer. Blessing y'all with knowledge, man. Y'all know what it is.
All right, then tomorrow, if y'all wondering, we're gonna exclusively talk about and make the official picks for Dynasty and Badou Jack, Gary Russell, and JoJo Diaz. There is no real main event. I mean, no real undercard for neither one of these fights. We know that Keith Thurman was originally supposed to occupy the JoJo Diaz and Gary Russell time card, time slot for that. But obviously, we know what's going on with him. And so Gary Russell and JoJo Diaz will be first Saturday night, May 19th. And you're going to head north, just above me in Toronto with Donnie Stevenson taking on Badou Jack. So you're getting two main events without the undercard. So I guess that's good enough. But, you got Anthony Joshua. That sounds like he's going to take that deal from Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, 50 million. And not only 50 million that he's guaranteed, but the 50% on the back end. Let me say this before I let them speak on this situation. We talk a little bit about the fight. This is risky. The estimated buys that they want to do is 600,000. So I guess for them to turn a profit, they got to be 600,000. This to be pay per view. Probably $75 HD 1080p. Las Vegas 20,000 seats arena. Now the difference between the 20,000 seat arena and the 90,000 seat arena over there in Wembley Stadium is that the ticket prices are higher, and the live gate will rack in more money, and that's what they won't tell you. You'll never heard a live gate, in the UK ever break anything, close to the world records that's been broken in Vegas and other places in the United States. And also, he's getting 50% of the TV revenue, so that's not bad. So, what y'all think about this going down in Vegas, perhaps? Allegedly or rumored. Go ahead, Corey.
I think this is great for boxing. If this happens, I'm just ready for it to get signed, sealed, and delivered so we can see who really is the best heavyweight fighter in the world. Anthony Joshua, we all know, and we can't play dumb, whether we're American or we from across the pond. We understand that Anthony Joshua is the big fish in the sea and that he deserves more in this fight, not knowing if he going to beat Deontay Wilder, but I'm just saying he is the bigger draw right now. And like you said earlier, man, in Las Vegas, that's where you do the biggest fights at. That's where you make the big money. And, that's what this fight right here is all about, big money.
Yeah, I could piggyback off that too. Like I say, I always said Anthony Joshua is the bigger draw, is the bigger fish. Not for us fighters, but for his popularity, for us pulling in, we all know that. Like I said, man, in my video, I never seen this push from Wilder and Al Heyman and Shelly Finkles and Lou DiBella. Nobody seen this shit. This shit came out of left field with that 50 million. It came out of left field, but I will say this: if he getting 50 million and he getting 50% of the back end, kudos to Anthony Joshua, man. That's great fucking business. How can you pass that up? You did, because if I gave him 50 million, Ain't no way in hell you getting 50% of the back end. That's why I'm looking at what Wilder checks gonna be. But I if it happened, because we don't know if it's gonna happen. CJ saying it's a possibility, but if it happened, I salute them for making the shit happen. Like I say, I ain't count no pockets. I ain't count no pockets. We just want to see the fight. That's what the fuck we're here for, to see the fight. And another thing about Vegas and over there in the UK, y'all fans, y'all show a lot of love, but y'all don't have a lot of celebrities like over here in America. And that's what Vegas gonna bring, a bunch of fucking celebrities and a bunch of fucking high rollers, and they're going to pay the money to see that fight because it's the biggest fight in boxing. So if they get that fight in the US of A, it's a win-win situation, a win-win situation. But with Joshua getting 50 million up front and getting 50%, if it's all the revenue, man, good fucking business by him. Win, lose, or draw. And I say this: if Wilder win, I still say Anthony Joshua still is the biggest superstar, and it will be a rematch, and they will do what they got to do to get that bitch in the UK. But I
To
want the
me,
fight to happen. I salute
but
them if it
then
happens.
the last thing you mentioned was that he's still the biggest superstar. It depends on what the pay per view do. If it's a lot of people that tune in for it and Wilder beat him, he gonna be an instant celebrity. That's gonna be like I ain't gonna really want to compare it 100% to Floyd turning over versus Oscar, but it's gonna be something like that. He really gonna blow up. I mean, he gonna be doing the Tonight Show, David Letterman, or whatever whatever's still
Oh yeah,
popular.
in America, no
Yeah,
doubt.
he gonna blow up.
But
He gonna blow up.
I still see Anthony Joshua as being a bigger draw.
I think it's over with for him because he a draw. He the bigger draw in the UK, and he's the highest. He ranked he made the most money last year out of any boxer. So shout out to him as well. But I don't think he's gonna lose no cachet though. I definitely don't. Depending on how he go out too though. You know what I'm saying? That really depends. But I think Al Heyman owed it to Deontay Wilder because he sold Charles Martin belt to Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. Man, people forget that IBF could have been Wilder's, but he's a manager. He's gonna do what's best for the individual fighter. And Charles Martin made about 7 million in that fight, so he wouldn't have made nowhere near that with Anthony Joshua as well. But I think it's to talk about the tactics of a fight. I think it's a good fight. To be honest, what makes this fight closer than what it would have been in people's minds after the Klitschko fight. What made it closer was the fact that Anthony Joshua hasn't improved. What you think about that, Corey?
Um, I wouldn't say that Anthony Joshua hasn't improved. I just think the heavyweight division is a live division now. Yeah, we know the two top dogs are Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, but I think over the year, as the years went on, the heavyweight division has just got better. And Anthony Joshua, he was 21-0 with 20 knockouts still on his resume. So I wouldn't say he hasn't got better. I mean, I would say the dude showed that he can go a full 12 rounds, and he showed other things. He showed grit and poise against Klitschko to go down like he did when we all thought he was finished. You understand me? To come back to take that fight, he was supposed to fight another fight. Then another guy came in. So, of course, if you're in training camp training for one certain style, then another style come in, then yeah, it's not going to exactly look the same, but he got the job done. So I wouldn't say he progressed, CJ. I would just say the competition at the heavyweight division has got a lot better.
I can agree with that, but at that point, usually when a guy, you know, uh, takes a step up in that type of fight, once they get over that hump, you see a lot of guys just shoot straight up. They feel like they're unbeatable, they're untouchable. He hasn't developed. I mean, he look like he's regressed, and maybe you're right. The competition level has risen,
You
but the
saying who regrets?
calm,
Anthony Joshua?
yeah, Anthony Joshua versus the calm.
No,
Okay, I
I can't
understand
say
that it
that.
was a late notice. He got a late notice. I feel him on that. But as far as the Joseph Parker fight, I mean,
Listen,
I
bro.
feel like he should have did better than that. Go ahead, Moni.
Joseph Parker is not no weak ass heavyweight, bro. Joseph Parker got skills. Joseph Parker know how to survive. But if you look at that fight, Anthony Joshua went forward the whole fight. He went forward, even though they can say this and that. He showed boxing skills. Even though they heavyweight, you can't knock out everybody, bro. It's gonna be somebody there that know how to survive and used all the tactics to not get knocked out. To me, and I know a lot of people don't see it, Anthony Joshua won easy to me against Joseph Parker. It was an easy fight to call to me. And when you look at him fight to calm, you get tough, rugged fighters like that. People might talk about the stoppage, but at the end of the day, it was still stopped. He still got him out of there. Like I said, I'm a fan of
But
Anthony
I
Joshua,
agree. I
man.
agree. He dominated Joseph Parker, but he left a lot to be desired, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
I'm not
mean,
seeing any. I'm just. This is my point of view. I'm not seeing no progression from him. I'm not seeing
I mean,
nothing
you
like
you're
like.
not gonna get too
Go
much
ahead.
progression from heavyweights though, bro.
Is we
From
get
him, yeah,
any progression from Deontay
I
Wilder?
guess you're right.
yeah, not from him.
Do
You
you
know,
no, no, do you see any progression from Deontay Wilder, CJ?
Absolutely, it might have took 100 fights, but absolutely, I seen a progression from Deontay Wilder. It's a
I
big
mean,
progression now.
to me, it's not 100 fights with Deontay. With
I'm
Deontay
not saying
Wilder,
that
he did get
I
better.
wasn't being literally. I wasn't
No,
being
no,
literal.
I
I
know
was
what you're
being
saying.
figurative.
But winning that WBC from the first time from
Stavon.
Stavern, he did get better. He did get better. I will say that he worked on his job. But I said, well, with heavyweights, once they get to a certain level, you ain't gonna get like they not like little fighters because them motherfuckers they do gas out. But they once they at that certain thing, in my opinion, they are what they are at that point, bro. By being that big and doing what they do, them motherfuckers they big and elusive, but that's a lot of weight to be carrying around.
Hey, that's a good point because a lot of guys, a lot of smaller fighters get to move up and put weight on. They get more healthier and
Yep.
they get more energy by moving up. So that's an excellent point. But to me, Wilder has improved, but a lot. From each fight. I mean, from the Ortiz fight, the old like a Wilder like right around before that Stavron fight or right around that area, he got knocked out, bro. He'd have been over anxious. He'd have been reaching. He got knocked out. I'm gonna put it to you that way. He would have legitimately got knocked out because he used to be over anxious. That he was more patient, he more calculated, and a lot of people don't like his movement, but he's definitely a better all around fighter in my opinion from against Anthony Joshua. That don't make it seem like he gonna beat Joshua because I think Joshua that jab that he got is gonna be a problem as well. But neither one is like hella skillful. But it's gonna be an interesting fight. I think Joshua is gonna show in this fight that not only that people think he a tea sipping, pinky up brick. I think he gonna bring some edge to this fight, dog. I think he gonna bring a lot of dog to this fight, and and I think that potentially can get him over the hump versus Wilder. I
Let me
think he
say that.
got the skills and ability, but I think that hunger, the hunger, the edgy, the dog and Wilder. I mean the dog and Joshua. If he matches, Wilder's dog, I think he can really get him
The
out of there.
thing
Go
about
ahead,
Anthony
Money.
Joshua, he showed that he's a dog. He showed that he got nuts, guts, and not afraid to go into the fire with what he told Klitschko. If I make it out this round, I'm knocking your ass out. That's why I like Anthony Joshua, man. He got that. He's a tough, rugged motherfucker. He don't let that nice guy shit fool you. The motherfucker been in jail, whatever they want to say. He tough and rugged, bro. But when you see Deontay Wilder won't take no for an answer. I like Joshua. He got heart, but a motherfucker that won't take no for an answer, that's what you're gonna have to compete against. It's gonna be a mental game in there. For us, the first 4 rounds, Anthony Joshua, I will give him that. He's better than Wilder. In the first 4 rounds, he's gonna come out blazing. But I'm telling you, Wilder's gonna withstand that shit. And around the 7 or the 8, he knocking Anthony Joshua the fuck out. It's just what it's gonna be.
In my opinion, before I let you so that it ain't gonna get to the end of the fourth round. In my opinion, I'm gonna just let you know that right now.
Yeah,
It's
in
not gonna
my
get that
opinion,
far.
it's gonna get past the 6. It's getting past the
This
6.
this
Go
this
ahead, Corey.
this really is a pick'em's fight. It's whichever style that you prefer. Because if you look at Anthony Joshua, it's clearly no debate. You look, Anthony Joshua is the better boxer than Deontay Wilder. Clearly, he a gold medalist.
I definitely disagree. I definitely disagree. He's not a better boxer than Wilder.
I agree.
He's
I agree.
I disagree. I disagree. It's nothing
uh,
that. It's nothing that. Go ahead.
he's definitely a better boxer than Deontay Wilder. But Deontay Wilder got what you can't teach, and that's that game changing power. Like I say, this is a pick'em fight. Deontay Wilder got a lot better, in my opinion. Anthony Joshua has got a lot better. Both of these guys have showed grit. Speaking on money, when Klitschko knocked Joshua down, he got up. He showed grit. When Deontay Wilder, was in that position against Luis Ortiz, he showed grit and determination. And one thing about when you ain't never, ever lost, like now one of these guys have ever lost, that's going to be a hard man to beat. So when you guys saying 4 rounds and 7 rounds, I don't see that. I think this fight is going to go the full 12 rounds. This fight will go back and forward, and it's going to be in the championship rounds who's going to determine who wins this fight, in my opinion. Hey, me personally, I'm leaning towards Deontay Wilder, because I do really believe he has that game-changing power, where he can hurt Anthony Joshua. But I really believe this fight going 12 rounds, and we're going to have a decision.
I don't. I think it's gonna be a quick night. I watched the film of both guys, bro. Hold on, real quick, Moni. I think it's gonna be a quick night. Anthony Joshua, he don't move that head. Joseph Parker touched him. He was just wobbling. He don't have no chin. This is gonna be an easy, quick fight. I guarantee you that. Anthony Joshua gonna come over here and get sparked. Klitschko was an old man, not don't have the speed or the power. It's nothing that Anthony Joshua does better than Deontay Wilder. I don't care what nobody says. It's nothing he does better. He don't have his jab is not better than Wilder. His left hook is not better than Wilder. His right hook is not better than Wilder. He don't have the stamina. He don't have the speed. He don't have the agility. He does nothing better than Wilder, and I feel fine on that, dog. Dude is mad basic, bro. He don't have no D.
So you telling me he don't go from top to bottom better than Deontay Wilder do?
He could be a better body puncher, but if he goes to the body next fight, he get knocked out.
I'm asking you a question. I didn't say better body puncher. I said do he go? Okay.
Let me say this right. That's why I say Anthony Joshua is a better boxer than Wilder. He might not be a better mover boxer, CJ, but you see when Anthony Joshua right there, he know how to jab hook real fast. Like Wilder don't throw combinations like him. Wilder do got a good position because he got that long ass jab. But when you right there and Anthony Joshua bouncing, Anthony Joshua can put them combinations together. And Wilder could go to the body, but he's not a better body puncher than Anthony Joshua. Both of them.
I agree that he don't go to the body, but I'm saying this about the combination. Hold on. Where was that combination punching out with Joseph Parker, bro?
I mean, it's a different style. When somebody,
it's no different style.
If you're not gonna get off on somebody that's moving, you know that, bro. You're not gonna get off.
If you got the footwork to cut the ring off, you know what I'm saying? Like Earl Spence did, bro. If you can cut the ring off, he don't move. He can't cut the ring off.
Don't compare them big motherfuckers.
Hey, but CJ, hold on.
Mike Tyson. Hold on. Mike Tyson. David Tua. Hold on. David Tua, Evander Holyfield, all cut the ring off and close the distance.
Athleticism, bro. Anthony Joshua.
Different athleticism.
He not
and that's gonna be the problem. So Deontay Wilder can't move.
He moved. No, Wilder moved better than Joshua, bro. It's different.
Hold up, you telling me
Wilder is more athletic than Wilder is maybe the most athletic heavyweight in the game, bro.
Are you telling me that Wilder's footwork's better than Anthony Joshua?
I think Wilder move better than Anthony Joshua.
Absolutely, bro. Have y'all seen this guy? Have y'all seen this guy fight, bro? Have you seen him fight lately, bro? The dude is not no good, bro. He's not good, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
You can't say he's not good, CJ. That's discredit.
He's not good, bro. Yes, man, he's garbage, bro. I'm pretty sure this dude is not gonna make it out the fourth round, bro. I'm confident on that, bro. I'm very, very confident that this guy's not gonna make it the fourth round. I'm not believing into the English British hype, dog. I watched the film, the film don't lie. The film don't lie. And he don't do nothing better than Wilder. Nothing. And I don't even care for Wilder though.
It ain't even about caring for him. If you think that Anthony Joshua is nothing special, bro, and then you give him all this praise, I don't get that because
I'm not giving Anthony. I'm not saying that Deontay Wilder praise. I'm not saying he's special though.
Anthony Joshua is a more skillful fighter than Deontay Wilder, period. I ain't saying
absolutely not. Absolutely not, bro.
I will agree. I will agree. I agree with you, right? But I would say Deontay Wilder is more athletic. See, CJ.
But you athleticism.
Let's break it down. Hold on, real quick. Let's break it down. All right, you want to give Joshua the better jab? I'll give you Joshua the better jab. What else does Joshua do better than Deontay Wilder, bro? Please tell me what does he do better?
Man, come on, CJ.
Combination. Hold on. Combination. You do a lot better than Wilder. You can't just discredit Joshua, bro.
He don't do nothing better than Wilder.
Wilder do combination punching. I mean, not Wilder.
He do everything better than Wilder.
I ain't gonna say everything. Wilder.
No, he do not, bro.
Wilder got.
I'm not even sure his. So let me ask you this question. I mean, I don't like doing the triangle thing. So Wilder don't knock out Joseph Parker, bro.
I didn't say I don't know.
We don't know until you get in the ring with him. You don't know.
Dude, he would not cuz out, bro.
Bro, CJ, listen.
You don't know what happened until they get in the ring.
I don't know, CJ. But
I know. I put a ban on it, bro. Anybody in the chat?
I don't know, CJ. But Deontay Wilder knocking out one of his opponents he done faced, the percentage is high that he'll knock out Joseph Parker. But this is what I'm saying right here. You sitting up here talking about Wilder's jab. Wilder was missing like a motherfucker with his jab when he was fighting Luis Ortiz. The only thing Wilder showed is he showed poise, and he showed that he was going to keep sticking that jab out there. That jab wasn't perfect. That jab.
Are you crazy? Luis Ortiz would have stopped Deontay. Would have stopped Anthony Joshua. He ducked that man, dog. He
That
ducked
jab
Anthony
was just
Joshua,
keeping
bro.
Louis. Hold up.
He would have knocked that nigga out.
That jab was keeping Luis Ortiz honest. That jab was not getting thrown correctly. But Deontay Wilder showed poise. He showed that he was going to keep that jab out there all night and stick with the game plan, and he did, bro.
It ain't even about that, dog. Luis Ortiz is probably the most skillful heavyweight, bro. Easily.
I got
He's the only heavyweight that can take away.
Beat Luis Ortiz too. Y'all discredit.
Hell no, I mean, why did he duck him then, bro? Why y'all not answering the question?
A lot of people, shit, we can see why a lot of people duck, but I won't say. I still think Anthony Joshua beat Luis Ortiz. But the thing is this,
Hell no.
Y'all
I'm willing to bet a bag on
You
it.
can't discredit Joshua. You gotta get a man his rightfully
Real quick.
just due, bro. Like for y'all to say he's nothing, that's just discredit the man. Like I can't let y'all do that to know Joshua, bro. Joshua can fight his ass off.
I'm discrediting him, dog. I'm discrediting him. I'm not giving him. Look, I'm being real, dog. I'm just being real right here. I'm discrediting him, dog. And if he if he beat, hold on. If he beat, look. At the end of the day, I'm not crediting Deontay Wilder for nothing that he did in his career, bro. It is what it is. He ain't, he ain't the Holyfield, Riddick Bowe type. I feel y'all, dog. He ain't that. But Anthony Joshua, dog. Hold on, real quick.
Can't no motherfucker fight, CJ.
You right, because I compare these heavyweights to them old dudes.
You be looking at though, bro.
But I be right like a motherfucker,
you gotta
dog.
understand this,
chat,
bro.
no, I be right.
Look, let me tell you something, CJ. You gotta understand this, bro. That's just like basketball in the 90s, bro. It wasn't the same in the 2000s. All the power forwards and the centers and the back downs. That's the heavyweights of the 90s are not like the heavyweights of the 2000s.
Yeah, like you got, like
at the end of the day, that's hey, look, at the end of the day, that's the same standard that I hold every boxer to. That's just my standard. The same standard I heard LeBron James to.
Just because you hold them to that standard,
that's me though.
They gonna meet that shit, bro. Now you gotta let.
You're right though. You're right.
You gotta let them be who they are, bro. Whoever they is in the heavyweight division right now, you gotta get a man's credit for bringing this.
And they all trash. They all trash too. They all trash.
They all trash. But they brought the heavyweight division back.
Yes, bro. It's bums versus bums. That's my team. That's my team.
You say the heavyweight division was shit a couple years ago, but now these motherfuckers selling out stadiums. Back, who you want to see this fight more than any other?
But hold on, but y'all do. You're right. But Lil Pump selling out stadiums too.
Why you want
Lil Pump selling out stadiums too? What you talking about?
If these heavyweights is nothing, why do you want to see them fight, bro?
I just want to see the fight because I'm tired of the hype. I know somebody gonna knock out. I'm not saying they're not good. They're not good.
Hold up, man. CJ, what hype are you talking about? Anthony Joshua is 21-0 with 20 knockouts. He got 4 or 5 belts. Deontay Wilder is 39.
Who did he beat? Who did he beat, bro? Who did he beat? Who did he beat, though? That's my main thing. I mean, hold on, real quick. Hold on, let me speak. Hold on. You speak on me. I'm discrediting him too, dog. Vladimir Klitschko. Hold on. I don't really care about heavyweights. I don't really care about heavyweights. But look, hold on.
You can't kill these man's career, bro. You killing the whole fucking career of these men.
I don't give a shit. It's niggas, there's channels out here that kill every black person's career out here. There's every channels that go out here kill every white channel career out here. This is my opinion. I'm not gonna curve it. I'm not gonna look.
You killing these.
No, I'm just using the word.
You gonna say the fucking?
They not good, bro. They not good, bro. I sit on my channel every day.
Come on, man. You gotta be crazy.
They didn't bring nothing back. This is not heavyweight boxing. They okay fighters.
How long has the heavyweight division been nothing, bro?
Since 2000. Since 2000. Since Lewis and Vladimir Klitschko.
It's buzz, and they getting big ass paychecks. You saying it's nothing? Come on.
Good job. In UK, you can go over there and tap dance and get $1 million in the box. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. Hold on.
9,000 asses in the seats.
Okay, he's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. Chrissy Rex Jr. put people into the seats. It's a gimmick.
Not a gimmick or nothing, bro.
It's a gimmick, dog.
Come on, bro.
Hold up, CJ.
He's a gimmick, bro. He's a gimmick. Hold on. Put y'all money up. Hold on. If y'all want to put y'all money up, anybody in the chat, y'all too, I match y'all a stack, bro. A stack is nothing. I match anybody in this chat a stack. I guarantee Wilder knocked this bum out. This dude beat Vladimir Klitschko, who been knocked out several times in his career. He was 40 years old, coming off an L. Stop it, man.
Hold on, real quick, CJ.
Stop it. He's a bum. I put the bread up anybody. Trey X, Torn Blaze, Hop, Mike James Boxing, whoever believe it that Joshua's gonna beat Wilder, put your bread up, man. Put your bread up.
I got Wilder beating Joshua. What are you talking about?
I'm not. What is he then? Deontay Wilder. Hold on. Deontay Wilder is nothing in the public perception, right? That's not me just saying it. Everybody's saying he dog shit. He a bum.
Of course, I know what everybody said. We know better. We not dumb. We know better.
I'm not saying he's better. But what does that make? What does that make? What does that make?
We're not talking about what everybody else talking about.
But Anthony Joshua, that's perception. Anthony Joshua's not good neither. Anthony Joshua's not good. I don't care what you say. Put your money up where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is.
Put my money where my mouth is. We going for the same nigga square. How the fuck I put money where my mouth is?
Put your money where your mouth is. Yeah. Pick Joshua since this nigga so good.
Nah, nigga, I'm not gonna let you discredit that man.
Pick Joshua since why he so good, dog.
Why the fuck talk about him if he's nothing, bro? Come on, stop that stupid shit.
He's nothing. I don't really care about this shit. To be honest, I like to see the fight happen,
bro.
That's what not
good.
The man put 90,000 ass in the seats. You talking about
who cares? Ricky Hatton did it. They probably would have did it for free. $1 That's nothing. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick.
How long has a heavyweight done it? I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
What you talking about? What's a heavyweight?
Bring the heavyweight division back, bro.
Oh my God! Do you think I give a fuck about that, dog? He's a gimmick. He's a gimmick.
So you telling me? Hold on, real quick. So let me speak, CJ. So you just saying the heavyweight division just trash, bro? It's nothing interesting about.
No, this fight is interesting. I'll give you that because he got two big punches. Yeah. But guess what? You think the
hold
on. Listen to me for a minute. You think that? Hey, look. You outside your crib right now, correct? You go wherever you go in Dallas. You think that how many of the average niggas you ask out of 20 know who the fuck Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder is?
Hey, hold up real quick. That's the same thing you can say about a lot of fucking fighters, not just Anthony Joshua.
I'm just saying, they good.
I can go out there and ask them who the fuck Keith Thurman or Vasal Lomachenko is. I can go out there and ask
TV, bro.
Hold up. CJ, I can go out there and ask them who fucking Vasal Lomachenko, Keith Thurman fucking is. You know what I'm saying? Earl Spence. This motherfuckers in the city who don't even know who Earl Spence is, bro.
Hey, man, I'm talking about the distance. I mean, I don't discredit fighters. Motherfuckers put their life.
But I'm discrediting both of them. And then look, y'all, when I write on fight night, as usual when I write, can I just get my credit? That's just what my credit. When this nigga gets sparked out,
you ain't always right on fight night because
I'm right on this one. I'm right on this one.
But CJ, no, but you said Kell Brook was gonna be Earl Spence, bro.
Yeah, I did, bro. Fuck Kell Brook.
And you was adamant just like this. You was so adamant.
Hold on, I'm gonna get you out here though. Hold on. I'm gonna get you out here. Earl Spence was juicing, bro. I'm fucking with you, bro. I ain't about to be mad as hell. Hey, man, this Mr. 214, I'm on that bullshit. Like I said, man, I ain't all right. Ain't nobody ever 100% right. I'm 100% right.
But what I'm saying is we're all going for Wilder, bro. We all think Wilder's going to win.
Wilder win around 7 or 8 round knockout, man. I don't know.
Like I said, man, it's going
to
be a round.
But I'm not finna discredit no motherfucking Anthony Joshua like he can't fight.
I will, bro.
You right, bro. Let me say this, because I think Anthony Joshua... I think Anthony Joshua got just as much chance as Deontay Wilder do is winning this fight.
Especially in heavyweights. All it takes is one punch for real in heavyweight.
I agree with you on that, but like I'm telling you.
Hold up, CJ, you telling me Luis Ortiz? Hold up, CJ, you telling me Luis Ortiz hit harder than Anthony Joshua?
Yes, he does, and everybody in the chat know that too. We already had that because Anthony Joshua. So hold on. So Luis Ortiz, hold on. So Luis Ortiz wouldn't have knocked out Carlos Takam, bro. Yes, he would have, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
At the end of the day, he got stopped. So it don't matter.
Man, that shit was fishy as hell, man. That shit was no stoppage, bro.
You, man. God,
hell yeah. It's fishy, nigga.
Fishy.
So that wasn't a fishy stoppage, bro. Everybody in the chat. So that was Takam and Anthony Joshua. You crazy as fuck. What about the referee with Joseph Parker? When Joseph Parker hurt?
You can't judge every fight, bro, because you got to understand styles to make fights. That Herrera dude, he went fucking the whole fucking 10 rounds with Jesse Vargas. Fucking Victor Ortiz stopped that motherfucker with a body punch. And that motherfucker was out of shape.
Who you talking about?
Styles make fights.
Who you talking about?
Herrera, that dude. That dude.
You right.
Jesse Vargas fought before he fought Adrian Broner. He went 10 rounds with Jesse Vargas.
Okay,
the dude fought the fight before that.
We'll go to the chat real quick.
Well, not Victor Ortiz, that motherfucker, Brandon Rios. And Brandon Rios stopped him with a body punch, and he was out of shape.
Hey, Matt Valentine, hold on. Matt Valentine, like I told y'all, dog, I stand on that $1,000 anybody want to bet. I got Wilder under 5, or 4 and under. Money Brown, this man Valentine. Money Brown, go make a make a video about AJ. Laugh aloud, bro. Y'all going way too emotional. Takam still standing. I
What do you
want to
mean
throw a
make a
punch
video
at the
about?
guy, but I
What was he
think
talking
my
about?
glove might get stuck between. No, I'm not gonna go there. Of course, Ortiz hits harder than Joshua. Fishy stoppage. Ortiz with stretch Parker. Thank you. No, straight 50-50. Boxing
Wrong.
of the
Man, these
North
are
said it's straight
fans. These are
50-50
fans'
fight.
opinions. These are opinions. You said thank you, but you got
No,
1,000.
some of these dudes got pages. I mean, some of these dudes got pages. I'll read off the
No,
guys who
I ain't
got
saying
pages.
we all fans. I'm just saying
Don't
these are
do.
fans' opinions. But you say you got 1,000 that don't go over four, nigga. I bet you 1,000 go over four. Yeah, I put my money where my mouth at.
Man, that
We can
shit
do
just
that.
stop. All right.
Yeah, you want to bet
What's
a
up? When it
thousand
don't
that
go
it
for,
go over
hey,
four
when it don't
times?
go for, I don't even want your money, but we can
Nah, nigga,
bet.
I want your money though. You want to bet a
And you ain't
thousand?
gonna
Let's
have
bet
my
a
Just
thousand.
money.
going for.
It ain't gonna go for. It
I
ain't
Hey,
gonna
let's
go
want
for.
bet a
that
No,
bet
it's not.
thousand.
too.
Let's
I
bet a
I
guarantee you
thousand
want
on
that.
your
that bet
channel.
too because
Let's
this
bet a
fight.
thousand on
Hey,
your channel.
CJ, I want that bet
Hold on,
because
hold on, hold
because
on,
this
hold
fight
on, Ray.
going
Hold
for. I'm
on,
with
Ray.
money.
Hold on,
I
Ray.
want
Let's
that
let's bet
bet
a
too.
thousand right here on your channel, CJ. It go over four if it happens.
I
I
want
say
to bet
shit.
1,000 too.
All right, close to the fight. I bet you. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it ain't though.
No, no,
I'm
let's
pretty
bet it
sure it
right
ain't.
now. Now let's bet it right now on your channel.
Nah,
$1,000 bet it.
nah,
All right
nah. I'm
then.
good
All
right
right.
now.
Quit
Closer
talking
to
out
the
your
fight.
ass then,
When
boy.
the fight
Nah,
made, I
stop
bet you. I
talking out
bet it.
your ass, boy.
No, no, I'm
Bet
not talking out
1,000
my
right
ass.
now.
When the fight made, we can make
Nah,
it. Is the fight made right
you
now? Is
talking out
Vegas
your
accepting
ass
bets?
right now. Bet
It's Vegas.
1,000.
It's
Nah,
Vegas
if you
accepting
gonna
bets.
bet, you gonna bet now or when it don't
No, I'm
matter.
not betting
Bet
if
like
shit ain't Hey, I ain't betting
nah, nah. If
if
you
shit ain't
gonna
on the
bet, you gonna
floor.
bet, bro. If you gonna bet,
Do
you
you
gonna
bet? Do
bet.
you bet? Hey, if you
I don't
bet,
give
do
a
you bet
fuck.
when
I
ain't shit
say
on the
bet.
floor?
It don't matter. We can bet right on your
Yeah,
channel.
right. Yeah,
If the
right.
fight
Yeah,
get
well, like
made,
I told you,
no, this
when it
me.
get made, we gonna do
This
plenty
me,
more
you.
shows. We gonna do more shows. We gonna do plenty more shows when this fight made, bro. We gonna do plenty more shows. I guarantee you, he gonna knock that bum
Y'all got
ass fucking
Deontay
nigga
Wilder.
out.
Man, but I'm telling you, CJ, if you sleeping on Anthony Joshua, like this dude just a joke, like Wilder just gonna go in that ring and walk through him. Man, this is gonna
He
be the
is.
hardest fucking fight Deontay
Yeah.
Wilder ever had in his fucking
No,
career,
it ain't.
bro.
It's gonna be
You
easier than the
better
Luis Ortiz fight.
Man,
Hold
I
on, let
see
me shout
the
let's
out.
way.
bet that.
Hold on, real quick.
I see
Hold
the
on,
way.
hold on,
Let's
hold on.
bet that
Shout out
thousand.
to Matt Val. Hold on. Shout out to Matt Valentine for the super chat. I'm mad late. Talk that real smack, CJ. Keep grinding these fanboys and fans of jokers in the line of the Bomb Squad. Man down lines only. Bud. This was earlier.
Hey,
Um,
Matt
you know.
Valentine's. What you mean, fanboys? Because we saying we
No,
gave
no,
you
no,
another
no,
fighter
hold on, hold
credit,
on, hold
bro.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Huh?
Hold on. Hold on. That was earlier. We weren't even getting emotional then. This one of the first chat, so
I ain't getting no
we ain't
emotion. I'm
talking
just
about
talking
when we was
Matt
getting to
Valentine's.
it.
Hey, I rock with Matt Valentine's. He always leaving shit
No,
on
no,
my page. I
no, like
rock
I
with
was
him.
trying to tell you, Moni. Like I was trying to tell you, Moni, this way earlier, dog. It's like,
Is Matt
what time is it
Valentine's still in
now?
here? I'm quite sure he's still in here.
Yeah. Hold on, let me say.
He a
Before
real
this.
subscriber. So
He
my
need
thing,
Yeah.
to he need to explain
yeah,
himself.
don't
Shit, I
call
want to
nobody
know.
no names.
I
Don't
want to know
don't
what
give
he's
nobody
talking
Hey,
credit, bro.
listen. This was earlier. This way earlier before we got to arguing, dog. This in the beginning. It's way in the beginning. So we ain't talking about that shit. So
Yeah,
Okay,
but we
okay,
all
okay. This before the
and we was
argument.
arguing about you saying the
we ain't talking
heavyweight
about that.
division is trash. You
I don't think
absolutely wrong
it
about
is.
that.
I think it is, bro. It is.
Wrong,
This
bro.
is my
Bro,
opinion. It's
you
my
wrong.
opinion. I think it's trash. I'm
Bro,
sorry.
it don't matter if it's your thing. You're wrong, CJ.
It's trash.
The
I'm
heavyweight
sorry. It
division
is.
ain't been like this
Man, the heavyweight
in
division is
years.
back buzzing. Exactly, bro. I gotta get it.
Okay. Look.
Give credit
Somebody.
for bringing this shit back, bro.
I
The
don't think
heavyweight
it's
division
buzzing,
is
bro.
back buzzing, man.
So all right, from 130
You
to
feel
let's say one. Hold on. Let's say the 130 to heavyweight. Will heavyweight be a top 3 or 4 or 5 division?
No,
I say
because we know
no.
it. It's not that many superstars at heavyweight, CJ. But you gotta get a heavyweight credit for coming back,
It's
bro.
not but one superstar at
Exactly,
heavyweight, and it's Anthony
hold up,
Joshua. That's it.
man.
Let's say this. Okay. Since you flipped it like that, CJ, let's say this. I bet you the heavyweight division got more star power. I bet it's in the top 3 or 4. How about that?
Y'all go middleweight. Yeah, I guess with Anthony Joshua
No,
being the top.
heavyweight.
Hold on.
No.
I said,
Who the fuck
hold on.
over Anthony Joshua?
I mean, he the top. Let me finish. Like I said, he's the top earning, the money winner. So of course he's number one. But would you say if Canelo fought this year, would Anthony Joshua fight outside of Canelo? Would it outsell
I
a
mean,
Canelo Triple G fight rematch?
besides
I
Canelo,
don't
who
think
else got
so.
more star power?
No, I
I
said
mean, the UK.
divisions, CJ.
Oh, you
You
talking
said
about one
from
person? Then
130.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I take
It doesn't matter.
60. I take 60.
It doesn't matter.
I take 60.
He's for the
I take welterweight,
60.
and I take then I guess heavyweight would be top three. I guess it would. No, I take
Welterweight.
if I go to 126, yeah, welterweight. What you talking about?
I'm talking
Bud
about over,
Crawford
over,
is
over
Bud
I'm
Crawford.
talking about more. No, I'm talking about more star power.
Yes, it's one star at the heavyweight division. That's it. It's one star.
Then who?
Is it not? Anthony Joshua the only star heavyweight. What are you talking about?
Earl,
Bud. Danny Garcia,
what about
he still
Tyson
do numbers.
Fury? He got the whole country behind him.
I mean, he ain't bad. Like he. Look here, man. Let me just speak on Tyson Fury before we switch gears, bro. Tyson Fury, niggas was not feeling that nigga when he beat Vladimir Klitschko. Don't even come at me with that. Nobody supported that nigga until he came back now. When he beat Vladimir Klitschko, oh, he stunk. He stunk it up the joy. It was boring. Everybody was supporting Vladimir
He did his game plan. Now,
hold on, but no. I'm not saying that he wasn't, Moni.
He didn't get his buzz right. He didn't get the right buzz.
He didn't get buzz to act that. And look, me and Moni, hold on, real quick, Moni. Moni and me was a few niggas that was supporting Tyson Fury, though. That was stateside. I fuck with him. Even though Steve Cunningham dropped him, shout out to the homie Steve Cunningham, it is what it is. When he come back, I definitely agree. He's definitely a big star. He's fought both stateside and he fought to the UK. But as far as star power, the heavyweight division, let me end up.
Tyson Fury was coming to fight over here, but I'm telling you like this, when it comes to star power, heavyweight division ranks probably number one.
Top three. I'll say top three. I'll give you that. Because Anthony Joshua was the top money getter.
Triple G ain't no star. I mean, he a star, but I don't think Triple G bigger than.
I see what you're saying.
I
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But we was talking about like individual fighters. I feel y'all. Then Anthony Joshua. I mean, in the UK, he the man. He come.
Joshua, right? You gotta say that.
Yeah, but if he comes to the United States and he beat Wilder, he's definitely gonna be in the Floyd status, bro. There's no doubt about it. He's gonna be Floyd status.
Hey, CJ, I'm just talking about as a whole because 160 got good fighters. I'm not hating on them, but let's be honest, man. Jamal Charlo, he on the rise, but he ain't headline nothing. What you talking about? I mean, in a while.
Who?
I'm talking about 160 division. The only two headliners is Canelo and Triple G.
True. Yeah, it's a lot of underbid. Then you go down to 47. You still got Pacquiao there. You got Crawford. You got Thurman. You got Spence. I don't know. I know Thurman is a banned word.
I really want to know. I swear, who done made the video about Pacquiao?
Huh? Everybody made a video about Pacquiao. Well, a lot of people make a video. His fight coming up, so Regis Progress, your homie, gonna be on his preliminary undercard.
Who gonna be on the undercard?
Regis.
Yeah, but I ain't worried about no Pacquiao no more because Pacquiao need to come and fight some of these young guns.
He not gonna do that, but he only want to go fight Lomachenko. You wouldn't get excited for a Lomachenko fight?
Yes, I would.
Hold on, because you don't disrespect. Pacquiao still got power. Pacquiao still got star power. We could generate. If Pacquiao come over and fight in the U.S., his ass can still fight on pay-per-view with the right opponent. This go sell, bro. So
gears real quick. Go ahead. You said who?
Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner. That's the fight I want to see.
Yeah, I mean,
say the first name. You broke up again on my end.
You said Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner.
Oh, Pacquiao versus Adrian Broner. I love that. I hope Pacquiao will retire that motherfucker, dog.
I ain't gonna lie. I picked Pacquiao to win that fight.
Oh, we're gonna go to Tank and then we're gonna get to that other stuff. But we're gonna go to Tank Davis real quick. Go ahead.
I don't know if Pacquiao win that fight. I don't know.
I pick it.
I don't think versus who?
Adrian Broner.
Oh, I got Pacquiao, bro. I'm sorry. I like Broner. I like what he's doing with Kevin Cunningham. He did make some improvements a little bit, though. Yeah, Kevin Cunningham mattered. Oh, but shout out to Devin Haney for retweeting my post. I asked, who will win between Devin Haney and Ray Beltran. And, he put a thinking emoji up there. Shout out to Devin Haney. That'd be an interesting fight, man.
Devin Haney.
Huh?
Yeah, we fuck with Devin Haney real strong.
Yeah, I fuck with Devin Haney. I talked a little bit shit about him yesterday, but he's still in my top 3. He definitely can take over the sport of boxing. He definitely got, like we talk about, like we can switch gears before we go to Gervonta Tank Davis. Me and Moni talk about that. You got
Richard Henderson over Devin Haney though still, CJ? No, you got Lil B-Hop.
I was talking shit.
You said Lil
I got Lil B-Hop over here. I'm probably was tripping about Richard Henderson. But to talk about Devin Haney, not only, hold on, real quick, go ahead.
I feel like this. Whether whoever y'all got as the top young fighter out of, all them or who will win, I'm going to tell you like this. Devin Haney is the bigger star than all of them right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. Do you think he got the higher ceiling, though? That's a good question.
Star than Ryan Garcia.
Hold on. Yeah. Probably Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia right now. But who got the higher ceiling?
Shakur Stevens.
I'm not Ryan Garcia bigger than him, but he next after Ryan Garcia.
Shakur Steve's got the biggest ceiling in my opinion.
Biggest hit. I like, yeah, I like him as well. I like him as well. I think I'm more higher than on Shakir Stevenson than most. What up, Cali
I
Enigma?
fucks,
Go ahead and introduce
with
yourself.
Shakur. I fucks with Shakur real strong. I just think he a hothead, and I think that hothead mentality gonna fuck him off, man.
But
If he don't learn how
hold
to control
on, hold on real quick. Kelly, go ahead and introduce yourself. Kelly Enigma and jumped in. I don't know if you're ready yet.
Yeah, man, I'm the Cali Enigma, man. You can subscribe to me on YouTube, Instagram, man, Twitter. And man, just make sure you just check me out, check out my videos. And if you're listening to right now, subscribe to every brother on the panel right now. If you're new to this channel and listen to everybody, subscribe to everybody on this channel. All these dudes are
You
real
missed,
informative.
yeah, you missed the heated debate. We're in back on with that heated debate. Let you jump in. We asking right now, which young prospect got the higher ceiling? Look here, I'm not going to include Hami Munguia or Josh Taylor. I'm just talking about out of the young pups. Hitchison,
Shit, how many? Go
Stevenson,
ahead, Taylor.
Colin.
Shit, Josh Taylor too.
Yeah. That's what.
Level.
Yep. So I'm talking about those young pups: Devin Haney, Ryan
We can
Garcia. Who got the
prospect
highest ceiling?
Josh Taylor's about to be in position and win the title. I don't know if I consider
Yeah,
him
that's
a
what I said.
prospect. I think he's a contender.
Yeah. So who you think got the highest ceiling out the young guys?
Out the young guys right now, I
Yeah.
think the guy.
Timo Lopez
Oh
too.
man, it's between.
Timo Lopez as
I
well.
got two guys. Can I pick two or just one?
Two. How many? I mean, two. I guess if you. I mean.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Little B Hop, and oh man, that's tough, man. Because I like, man, it's really Little B Hop is one, man. Oh man, that's tough, man. It's tough
Somebody
because
else threw a
I
monkey
like.
wrench in. Hold on. Somebody threw a monkey wrench in. Boxing of the North said Daniel Du Bois.
Oh, I
That's
like
that's
him too,
He,
that's
man.
a different level though. That's something you can. Dane Du Bois, he a big dude. I feel like
but
He said,
I feel like
you. Hey,
Daniel
Mona, you
Dubois.
like the
Yeah,
heavyweight? You like
Daniel
the
Dubois.
5 pound less?
yeah. I
You
think
like
he
the?
gonna be nice though. I like Dane Du Bois over there.
Hey,
He
did
gonna
you
be
see his
nice.
sister? Did you see his sister fight?
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go a
his
little B.
sister, all his little brothers, all of them.
I'm gonna
No,
go a
his
little
little
B
brother look
Hop.
like dog.
I'm
Go
gonna go a
ahead.
Little B Hop and Devin Haney, man. Those two, Little B Hop and
Hey, what's
Devin
so
Haney.
funny about? Hey, Moni, what's so funny about this? The sister Caroline, she made the brother look pathetic though. The little brother. If I was him, I would just put the fucking gloves up.
Oh no, he gonna get better. He gonna get better than
Yeah,
him.
he gonna get bigger. He gonna get better. That
Yeah.
old girl was throwing hands though. Caroline, Du Bois, I fuck with her. I'm definitely gonna support her career if she ever decide to go pro. She real
You
young
know
right
what
now,
female
but
I'm looking
yeah,
forward to, CJ? The one that Kenny Porter got. She look like she can beat some ass. And she talks. She said she only sport with dudes. Did y'all see her? Did y'all see the little press conference they
When
had for her?
yeah, they introduced her. Introduced
I
her.
forgot
I
her
caught
name.
that though. Yeah, I like that.
I'm
I
sorry,
seen
but
her
she look like she
interviews.
gonna be a
I
monster.
seen her interviews.
Yeah, Kenny and Sean Porter make a promotional move. They just ain't a figurehead like you saw Mayweather Promotions just being a figurehead for so long. You know what I'm saying? They
Right.
legitimately making them moves. But let's switch over to Tank real quick and we go back to some questions and stuff. Oh yeah, Money Power the Fourth. I got to shout out to Money Power the Fourth as well. He
Shout
ringing
out to
bells
Money
out there with
Pal. Hell yeah.
yeah, Money Power. Yeah, he ringing bells out there with Richard Schaefer. Let me say this before I switch questions. Richard Schaefer is building a silent empire of young, talented fighters from around the world, bro. He has a lot of young, talented fighters from brothers to
What was that
to
brothers
to,
he
to
signed? What was
everybody.
those brothers he signed?
I forgot what they was. I heard
It
they
wasn't the
like cold
Balderas
blooded.
brothers, was it? Was the Balderas brothers?
Yeah, I think was it them little
Yeah,
tan
I think it's the
motherfuckers.
Balderas brothers. Yeah, from
Yeah, he
Atlanta.
doing
Yep.
some. Yeah, he not just going in and getting big talent like Eddie is. He building his talent with a young base. So shout out to Richard Schaefer and Ringstar Sports. I definitely
Hey, that's smart though, bro.
go ahead.
Because he's prepared to be in the shit for the long haul, man. That's
Oh
smart the
yeah.
way he's doing it. Because he's like, instead of trying to go out and steal somebody else's top star, he's like,
Richard,
I can create my
Richard
own
always
star
been
and go
smart,
from
man.
there.
He always been smart. Richard always knew how to
I, I,
build the
I,
empire.
don't fuck with Richard Schaefer like that.
You talking about what he
I,
did to Oscar De La Hoya?
oh man, it's like listen to me, CJ. I understand. I don't give a fuck how much drugs, alcohol Oscar De La Hoya was fucking on. That means nothing to me. This dude fucking built Golden Boy. Like that was him. And for Richard Schaefer to come up and just wipe all that talent from him, I could never trust that dude. Never.
He's still suing him though. But at the end of the day, I don't know what Oscar did. I can tell you the little story that they offer Oscar $100 million to sell his company through his time of turmoil. He declined it, and they started running fighters' contract out. So I don't know the gist of it, but guess what? Shout out to Barbershop Conversation. I don't know if Moni seen it, but he pulled up on Golden Boy today and asked
I
him
saw it,
about
but
the
I ain't
racist
see it. Yeah,
emails.
I
And
had saw it, but I
he
ain't
asked him,
watched it. But go ahead.
you know, the dude that be with Hoyle and Naraz?
Yep.
He asked him, he said, what about the racist emails and N-word? He said, that's something we're going to talk off camera about. So hopefully they had that meeting. If I think his name Roberto Diaz or whatever. If we had that meeting and sit down with Fred, I think that'll do a lot of good for the Golden Boy. For Golden Boy, you know, I think it'll put him like people still wouldn't really fuck with him in the black community. That's really hardcore. But I think if he sit down and actually answer those questions, you know, about that, he's a real dude, and I will forever salute him for
But
standing up
here's the
in the
thing:
midst of
the
that.
one who should say something is Bernard Hopkins, punk ass, old coon ass, bitch ass, big head ass nigga. Shit, where that nigga been,
Yeah.
bro?
Yeah. You ain't gonna
So
bite the
how
hand that feed that motherfucker.
That
y'all
Breakfast
feel
Club
like
interview told
Richard
me
Schaefer
everything
did
about
some
Benoit
fuck?
Hopkins, man. After that Breakfast Club
But
interview.
don't y'all
Go
feel
ahead,
like
Ray.
Richard Schaefer? Don't y'all feel like Richard Schaefer did some fucked up shit though, man?
Yeah, Al Heyman did too. Well, he
Fuck
didn't. He wasn't as
When we
hands
talk
fuck
on
Golden
as.
Boy, man. Fuck that nigga
about
Oscar De
Richard
La Hoya,
Schaefer,
bro. Fuck that dude.
let me see this, bro. Richard Schaefer was his fucking brother-in-law, bro, married to his fucking sister.
I ain't
Al
know
Heyman
that.
was just a motherfucker. Al Heyman was a motherfucker on the outside looking in. He ain't had no type of fucking ties or kids with Oscar De La Hoya's sister or
If
actually
it was
fuck.
somebody else, but it's because it's Oscar De La Hoya, I have no empathy. Fuck Oscar De La Hoya. Fuck him and his kitchen utensils sticking up his ass and all the other weirdo shit. Fuck that motherfucker,
But
man.
I
I have
feel.
no
But
empathy
hold
for
on,
Oscar De
Kelly.
La Hoya.
Hold on, Kelly. I understand where Corey coming from. He brought Richard Schaefer and showed Richard Schaefer the boxing game. So from a
Yeah,
loyalty standpoint, but
right.
at the end of the day, what people will go overlooked is the fact that Al Heyman did beat his case. Richard Schaefer is still going through his case. But not only that, Al Heyman did give him fighters back without, after, without, the court of law. He gave Leo Santa Cruz back. He gave him Matisse back. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess he has some sympathy for Oscar De La Hoya. But at the end of the day, he should have kept his ducks in order, bro. Because if you on your P's and Q's, not no nigga on this planet can do that to you.
Everything I say you
CJ,
should have kept your nose clean. You should have been watching what the fuck was going on, bro. But what Ray say
did
made
y'all
me
see?
understand too. It was some fucked up shit what Richard did, man. It was some fucked up
Hell yeah, on some real
backstabbing
shit. On
shit.
some real shit.
I won't deny that, especially saying it's your fucking brother-in-law. Like you want, I don't know if De La Hoya did it
See, I didn't know
specifically.
that.
But it had to be some shit going on for Richard Schaefer to do that type of shit. Maybe Richard didn't know how had up his sleeve. Who knows, man? But
Look here. If that
I
was
fucks
me,
with Richard Schaefer. I still fuck with
but if
Richard
he,
Schaefer.
but real talk, we can all agree on this
Y'all
panel. If
see
that was
that?
your man's that did, hold on. We can all agree on this panel. If that was your man's, he'd be capiche, dog. He'd have to see you one on one. Go ahead, Corey.
Fuck one on one.
Hey, look,
Hey, when Ray told me
hey,
I saw
look, hey,
all the boxes he got took from me, fuck a one on one. You better get your gun ready, brother. Cause we shooting
I
this
was trying
shit
to
say,
keep
out.
look
it
at that
clean.
lineup. CJ, Cali, Money. Y'all see that lineup that got swept right up out of Golden Boy?
Man,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Hey, almost
Fuck
a
the hell
billion.
no.
Hey,
Some
Ray,
of that.
almost a billion. We back in.
Some of that shit is his fault because he wasn't paying attention. This motherfucker had Deontay Wilder for his first 33 fights. He had Deontay Wilder for his first 33 fights.
Yeah, he did, and he had Arizona Lara. We back. He had Arizona Lara. He had
He had the
Jamil
Charlo
Charlo.
brothers. Yeah. Come
Only
on,
person he
man.
didn't have, he had Adrian Broner at the start
So
of
he
the
had
Constant
every
Young
fucking
Five.
body.
Yeah, he
Let
had pretty
me.
much all of PBC. He had almost the entire PBC roster. But he fucked up. Remember Abner Perez, what is it? I think last year, Abner Martinez and Leo Santa Cruz, they did a video on how they were treated when they were with Golden Boy, and they said how Al Heyman's treated them. Al Heyman has got them guys paid. I think Abner Martinez said he wasn't even living in a house. He said he was living in homeless shelters and shit like that, man. He said Al Heyman helped him get his house. So fuck Oscar De La Hoya, man. Oscar De La Hoya hasn't been good for boxers. He's a piece of shit. I can't. If it was somebody else, I'd have empathy for him. But he's a piece of shit, bro. Fuck that dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else? It's like I said. I understand what you're saying, but when you look at the person, nah, I can't feel sorry for that piece of shit, Oscar De La Hoya, man. The person
I
matters.
mean, he got paid. He ain't got some type of money for the shit, but like I say, man,
Man, he ain't get shit. He got like, I'm
he
telling
won
you,
something out of court. He won something out of court, but I know what you're saying, right?
allegedly it was just like $3 or $4 million, bro. I'm like, allegedly.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
he
pocket
did.
change. That's pocket
That's what,
change.
I mean, damn right, especially after taxes. But yeah,
But
it's
let's
fucked
play.
up.
Let's play. Hey, before we get into the tank question, let's play. What if? What if Golden Boy still was like that?
I mean,
It'd be a
he'll
wrap.
be the hottest thing. He'll be the hottest thing because he can make the
It'll be
great
all right.
he can make the right fights happen. And I mean, he have pay-per-view stars all over this motherfucker. Shit.
That Oscar De La Hoya and
Hey,
Al Heyman will rule the boxing game. It'll be they will be untouchable.
I mean, when De La Hoya
hey,
ran to Al, and, I mean, I'm sorry, to Bob Earl, they tried to sue Al. I think that was the worst fucking thing he could have ever done.
hey, y'all, look. With that happening to Oscar De La Hoya, you know, all of the fishnets and shit he had on, the utensils, the pictures supposedly him
I don't worry
sticking up
about that
his
man's
ass and
personal life.
shit.
That ain't my business.
No, I'm just saying that, hey, whether it's personal or not, it's personal when it get made to the public. He a public figure, and his business get made personal for us to see it. So it's personal. So, but look, after all that shit he went through, right? He still got Golden Boy standing strong. We must commend him for that, though.
I mean, when you got Canelo Alvarez, you don't have to. I mean, he still got good fighters at that though. But
He got a young star, Ryan Garcia now. He got JoJo Diaz money.
But you got, what they underestimated is, or maybe they did estimate, Oscar. You know, them young fighters still, them young Latino fighters still look up to Oscar.
I mean, Oscar's a
Yep.
Oscar's a big part of the game. The man is a walking Hall of Fame, bro. So he
Yeah,
got
his bank
ties.
account,
He got ties all in between that shit, just like Floyd
his
got.
bank account matched Floyd's. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't, filling
Nah,
on kitchen
he
utensils and
still,
cocaine,
he still got paper.
yeah, he got paper. His dad too. You know, the Golden Boy is strong. That empire was gonna take a lot for that to fall. So now he got Jaime Munguia he working with too. He definitely gonna still be a player in the game. And not only that, you can talk shit about Golden Boy, whatever you want to talk about. But guess what? They working with all platforms. Last weekend they worked with Top Rank. This weekend they working with Showtime. So they
I
was
bet you
right
will never see
now.
him working with Richard Schaefer.
Oh no, you know that ain't happening. You know that ain't happening. No matter
I wish Schaefer was.
yeah. But we gonna talk
Y'all
about
think
Tank.
Richard
Go
Schaefer?
ahead.
Y'all think Schaefer gonna shine in this game? Man, that dude ain't gonna shine in this game like everybody think he gonna shine. When you do
You might be right.
conniving that
Richard
shit like
Schaefer
that,
already shining, bro. Stop it,
no,
Ray.
no, no, no. I ain't saying he ain't a player right now. But when you do conniving that shit like low ball ass shit,
Right.
like he did to put himself
Look, fuck
on
what
the
De La Hoya
platform,
said. These
that's
fighters love Richard Schaefer, bro. Love him.
yeah. All right. I don't fuck with Richard Schaefer.
That's you, Ray.
What
I
goes
still
around?
fuck
Hey,
with him. I fuck with
what
Richard.
Craig said? Hey,
He ain't
Craig say
crossed
what
me.
goes around comes around. He said what goes around
So
comes
he gonna
around like a
get it.
hula hoop.
If
Time
you
will
anybody,
tell.
how can you trust
Time
him?
will tell,
If
bro.
you anybody, how can you trust him? If he'll fuck his brother-in-law, he'll fuck anybody, bro.
Man, his
But at the end of
brother-in-law
the
will
day,
fuck anybody too, bro. It's a
but at the
dog
end
eat
of the
dog
day,
sport, bro.
yeah, you're right. But at the end of the day, we don't know what happened on the inside. Cause something for that to manifest into what it manifesting into, something had to happen. You know what I'm saying?
It's a dog eat dog
Yeah, but
sport, bro.
CJ,
De La Hoya, De La Hoya started getting jealous of Richard Schaefer's relationship with Floyd now, bro. It had to be something going on.
but
I don't know
CJ,
what it
but
was,
money and
dog.
CJ matters what. But CJ money matters what happened. Oscar De La Hoya built that shit. Matters of what type of
Richard
fucking
Schaefer
person
helped
he
build
is.
that motherfucker
Oh,
too.
no, but Oscar De La Hoya built it though. That was his shit. You know, when somebody got their own shit, you don't come
And I
in
don't care what
and try to
nobody
take
say.
somebody's
Richard
shit
Schaefer
from
is
them.
golden boy, as Floyd said.
Man, hey man, come on,
Hey, but
man. You really defending Big Man, you know,
Nah, it ain't that
dick in the
defending him,
booty
bro.
ass.
Ray
You
is a
defending dick in the booty ass Oscar De La Hoya, man.
loyal ass
no, he
nigga, bro.
not. No, hold on. He not defending him. He just saying what happened. Like
No,
it could
oh
be.
yeah,
It could
but
be.
what? No, he's right. What
No,
happened?
I
What he
am.
did? You're right. What he did was
No,
fucked up, man. I agree with you. What he did was fucked
look,
up. Yeah.
you right. No, I ain't trying to cut you off. I'm telling you right. I am defending him because that'll be like me if me and my boy Monty. If I'm coming to work for your shit and then I
Yeah.
take your company from you.
Money come
Come
to
on,
find
bro.
your
That's
ass
some
in
whole ass
Dallas.
Hey, remember Bob M did it
Money come to find your ass in
to
a
Muhammad
wheelchair, Ray.
Ali.
You hear me,
Remember
Ray?
that's what Bob M did. That's what
Hold on,
Bob
Cal.
M
Hold on,
did
Cal.
to.
Ray,
Yeah.
Money come to find your ass in this power chair. I'm taking all my damn fighters away. You hear me?
He's like, gonna put a turbine motor on that bitch. I ain't mad at you, but at the end of the day, the real talk, but yeah, it's a messed up situation.
Yeah,
But
it was fucked up, though. It
eventually,
was, yeah.
yeah, eventually, the full truth gonna come out because then the WBC that hopped in too. They said we need to sit Oscar and Floyd and get them and sit them down or whatever. So It's something that didn't happen that's deeper than that. But I feel with Christ saying somebody crossed me like that. I don't want to say it on air, so they,
Hey,
they use so much shit against niggas in the court of law.
They suspended Richard Schaefer for 2 years. He couldn't be a part of boxing for 2 years because he did some whole ass shit.
Yep, they did. They banned him for 2 years.
That's true.
Hey, but think
We're gonna
about
switch
this
over to
though.
Tank. Go ahead.
Hold on a second. Remember, but look what Bob Arum did. This is not the first time this shit's happened. Bob Arum did it to Muhammad Ali and
Nah, that was Don Kane, bro. I think that was Don Kane with the Ali Act.
Yeah, remember the top rank didn't belong to Bob Arum. He was the lawyer that came in there and took the shit from underneath him.
Okay.
That's for real. So my life's son. So it's not the first time this shit's happened, man. This shit's always happened, man.
I told y'all, man, this shit ain't nothing but an organized crime ring, bro. A dog eat dog motherfucking world. If we can get into shit like this,
and remember, let me say this last quick thing. Al Davis used to be the head coach of the Raiders. What he used to do,
rest in peace to Al, man. Rest in peace to the Al, man.
Yeah, he stole the Raiders from the old owner. He stole them.
Shit, Stan Crooked just stole the idea from the Chargers in the was it Oakland?
Just win, baby.
Yeah, Al, just win, baby. Where we at with the season?
All right, we're gonna talk about we're gonna switch gears to Tank. We got a couple matchups after we get to this, but also Floyd Mayweather said today if Tank would have put Lomachenko down, he would have finished him. Now we already know that the situation they going they going through. And Leonard Ellaby today backed Floyd up at the press conference. He said all this shit that's happening, all these guys becoming champions and downgrading champions like Albert Machado, who got a fight coming up with a Don King fighter. I can't remember his name. Shout out to Machado. He got degraded from the super champion to take a fighter, got moving up, coming off a loss to be super champion. So that's crazy. So he said Floyd Mayweather is behind. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather is behind all this. Tank getting this now, and Floyd is still talking highly of Tank, but that's still toxic.
Let me go
ahead, Mona.
And I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. But I just look at it like this. Mayweather, I tell people, man, Mayweather love that little dude, bro. I don't care. Look, Mayweather's smart enough to know that these kids get sidetracked and they do this, but Mayweather's smart enough to know that he can son their little ass and put them in their place. But at the end of the day, bro, you go find Tank right back under Mayweather wing. Mayweather, look, he not dumb, bro. He know talent when he know it. He see the little kid what he is. He ain't hurt for money, bro. We know that. But I will agree, if Tank was to drop Lomachenko like that, we know it would have had to been a harder shot than what the fuck Linares hit him with. And Tank know how to finish, but we don't know how that fight plays out. But I gotta give Mayweather all the credit, man. He gonna take the high road. He got too much money to let Adrian Broner and the fucking Gervonta Davis get him out of character in any type of way, bro. It's not going to happen. It's just too much business. Why you think he showed up at the Badu Jack press conference? Here I come, right? He showed up at the Badu Jack press conference because he let them know, man, this is big business, bro. Try getting his fucking potatoes. I'm a big businessman, and y'all ain't gonna stop that. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna have the last laugh. Go ahead, bro.
Money, you exactly right, Money. Floyd is smarter than that. He's smarter than what everybody think. This ain't Floyd saying that because he really truly believed Gervonta Tank Davis finished Lomachenko. He don't believe that shit. This is just Floyd being smart enough to know him not to feed into the bullshit. He know the things that he need to say because the public perception right now that everybody want to say is Floyd trying to set Gervonta Davis up. If he thought that Gervonta Davis would have beat Lomachenko, he would have been done put fucking Gervonta Davis in there with Lomachenko. Floyd is smart. I'm going to tell you like this, Floyd will never fuck with Gervonta Davis like that again. Floyd just saying the right things to do what's best for business. I put everything I got in my bank. He don't believe that Gervonta Davis could beat Lomachenko. Not one bit. He just smarter than that. He's not gonna keep feeding into it.
I got to stop you right there, Ray, because I do believe Floyd think Tank can beat Lomachenko. I don't think Floyd trying to set the kid up. Floyd don't want to see that kid fail.
I ain't saying he's trying to set him up.
Gervonta Davis will be back under Floyd Mayweather wings. Trust me when I tell you that. But go ahead, bro.
No, there's no way that all the situations that's going on, we discussed yesterday, but with all the situations and with Tank saying all this shit on social media, downgrading the man who took him from nothing to something. And from nothing to something, bro. And for him to go against the grain and the way he went against the grain against Floyd in the public in the public like that, there's no way in hell Floyd ever fuck with Gervonta Davis.
Floyd,
like that
no, bro. This is a tough skin biz. We know Floyd got the greatest motherfucking mind in boxing, bro. So you think he gonna let a few little fucking words get him to say, you know what? As long as Gervonta Davis come back and apologize, bro. Agent Brennan said stupid ass shit against him, bro. He gave that nigga a chance. Trust and believe he will give Gervonta Davis another chance. Gervonta gonna come through.
Hold on. Do we forget bullets?
I don't think they had shit to do with Tank, bro. I don't think they had shit.
Man, I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit, bro.
He said, do we forget bullets? Hey, if he did, you better not forget. Fuck no.
What you say, CJ?
He said, do we forget bullets, right? Do we forget bullets?
Hey,
remember, Floyd got shot at.
I agree with Money Brown, bro, on this. I think Floyd also believes that Gervonta could whoop his ass, man. I don't think it's. Before, like a few weeks ago, I thought it was crazy to think that Gervonta could beat him. I was thinking that Gervonta was getting closer, but after this performance, I disagree. I think that he could beat him, and I think Floyd saw that performance and got the same idea, man. I mean, a lot of people change their minds. Some people believe that Tank is close or it could be competitive, and a lot of people. And then you still have some people who just hate the idea of Lomachenko losing. Look, man, Lomachenko's a great fighter. But I think that
I always said Tank knock him out, though. That was I was thinking about my words. I always said it.
No, you didn't.
Hey, CJ. Hey, CJ. Go ahead, Callie. I'm sorry.
Callie, go ahead. I don't think it's that crazy. I think that Floyd really do believe that Tank can whoop his ass, man. I don't think it's that crazy because if you think about from the standpoint where this is what Linares fucked up at. Linares didn't go to the body enough. We do know that Tank will go to the body and he'll eat down there. He'll stay down there if need be. You know what I mean? The headshots. That's the difference between those two.
Yeah, Meek Mill said it best, and I'm on my CJ shit now. But he said it best. It's levels to this shit. That little nigga ain't fought nobody compared to Lomachenko. There's no way in hell, and I'm willing to bet anybody.
You can't take his skills away. Oh yeah, we can bet, Ray.
I ain't taking his skills away.
I know you say skills, but I know you can say he ain't fought nobody, but you can't downgrade the fact that he knocked out. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, hold on. I don't want to cut you off, but you can count me 3 in. I've been saying that Tank might get him as well too for quite some time, dog. For me, it's not about who he fought or who he didn't fight. Give me 1 second. It's not about that, bro. It's the simple fact that boxers, pressure fighters, they bother boxer movers. And what Salido did, I think Tank, with a little bit more seasoning salt on him, can do that. But I don't think it's crazy. I think Floyd think he can beat him.
I think Tank knocked out everybody Lomachenko fought. I think Tank knocked out everybody Lomachenko fought. And
then you had Ishe Smith, who, according to what they say in the Mayweather boxing gym, nobody liked Tank over. That'd be a reason why he didn't want to go back there and fight. But you had Ishe Smith say, "Look here, dog. I done seen this young nigga stop 154 pounders in the gym. So it might be something special to the kid." Go ahead, Corey.
I also, CJ, I'm sorry. I also heard Floyd Mayweather Sr. say Devin Haney beat the dog shit out of Tank Davis too in sparring.
Yeah, they said that there was a doghouse. They said
Paul Spanafort beat Floyd ass in sparring. Okay,
I'm just saying.
Like I told CJ, Gamboa beat Terrence Crawford ass in sparring. Okay, Canelo and Triple G sparring. They said shit. Triple G was giving it to Canelo, but look what happened, bro. That's sparring, bro. When you get your ass in that ring, and it's a full game plan, and you got those smaller gloves, and you got your motherfucking children running, and trying to knock them up. It's a different ball game, bro.
And not even that about sparring too. And this is another thing. I take another approach to sparring and shit. Being in the gyms quite some time. Some dudes don't be having a good day. Some dudes might be out of shape. Some dude might be just beefing with his baby mama. His head not be right.
Evan Valero is the motherfucking sparring king. He came to the gym and got beat by the Santa Cruz brothers. He came back the next day, got all 3 of them motherfuckers in there and beat the fuck out of all of them. So it's sparring, bro.
Yeah, sparring. You never know.
Evan Valero too. Remember what he did to Oscar De La Hoya? He fucked Oscar De La Hoya up in sparring too, for Edwin Valero.
They kicked him out of camp, bro, for Pacquiao.
No, I was just speaking on the fact what CJ said, that Ishe Smith said that he seen Tank beating the shit out of people.
For 154 pounds, he stopped 154 pounds. That's power.
Beat the shit out of Tank Davis.
He might have him on that day. But I don't know if Devin Haney beat him. I don't know if Devin Haney beat him in a real fight though, right?
Hey man, I'm telling you like this.
Hey, are we saying that
I'm about to explain. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on, everybody mute. I'm about to explain the Devin Haney situation. As far as what happened with Devin Haney, from what I understand, it's the simple fact that they were sparring and Mayweather had these illegal sparring matches where basically you fight until you quit.
Yeah, the doghouse, bro. We know what it is. It's a doghouse. Yeah.
Yep. So Devin Haney just made Tank quit that particular day, and allegedly it's no footage of it. That they threw it out because of the Hakeem Rockman case. How he did the Rockman boys.
Yeah, because it's like real fights for real, so you can't go over that. I mean, the motherfucker be sparring for 30 minutes and shit straight. But it is what it is. Fuck it. It was out there. We ain't putting nobody in jail. They sparred for 30 minutes, so we don't know how long they went.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this: Tank Davis ain't got the mindset of a fighter who gonna beat Vasily Lomachenko. For that dude, when he went on the Breakfast Club,
Tank not afraid of nobody.
Charlemagne, hold on, let me say this. And when Charlemagne asked him, "Do you work out every day?" He said, "What do I need to work out every day for?"
He a young kid, right? He a young kid. Look, he young. Okay,
no, money.
You can get the weight out quicker when you're younger than when you're older, bro. We know that. We know. But I'm just saying. But facts are facts, bro.
Let me say this
young
real
kids
quick.
can get the weight off quicker than a grown motherfucker, bro.
That's that young kid shit.
That's why mama said I can't lose the weight like if I was younger, bro.
No, money. No, listen, bro. This is my thing.
I know what you're saying. You gotta be a work ethic, bro. I get what you're saying.
Let me say this though. No, let me say what I'm saying. Because when you got fighters out here who you building up, like Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, when you building fighters up like that, I got no problem with handlers handle them to build them up, to get them to the best position they know where they at till they get their title shot. Now, once they get their title shot and they win their title, it's no more fucking babying fighters.
I say that once you win the title, the handcuffs come off. My case was
stop saying
younger fighters. No, I'm
he's
saying
a
younger
champion,
fighters.
bro.
In fact,
he was a champion.
I want him to fight Lomachenko because I'm gonna tell you why. Once he know he gonna fight Lomachenko, that motherfucker gonna be in the best shape of his life and he gonna take every fucking thing serious because Lomachenko is a fucking killer. He ain't gonna cut no corners. And when he knocked Lomachenko the fuck out,
like
y'all get that man.
He might be Tevin Farmer, but Tevin Farmer gonna give him problems because Tank ain't fought up to the level of competition.
He'll beat the
no,
fuck
I
out
ain't saying
no.
Look, man, I'm telling you, bro, Tevin Farmer is slick, bro. I'm telling you, Tank ain't never been in the ring with nobody like him. On the skill level, it's slick.
Tevin Farmer overrated, man.
No, 7 Foreman, my guy. No, Foreman got way better than this 7. He way better.
No,
way better
no,
money. And Tank knocked
money. No, hold up. That was the early Tevin Farmer. I'm talking about the guy who didn't really have an amateur career. He's seasoned now, bro. I'm talking about the
Pedraza would have beat him, bro. I still think Pedraza would have beat Tevin Foreman right now.
I'm talking about the Tevin Farmer now.
I know the Tevin.
I'm not talking about the early.
I fuck with Tevin Farmer. That's my guy, man. Farmer, my guy. But Tank will stop his ass in 6 or 7, bro. And that's
what we don't see because the only thing Tank showed me is power. And when you get somebody in there who's slick, who know how to take that power,
I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Tank show jabbing, Tank show counter punching, Tank show footwork, defense. Come on, Ray.
I ain't gonna let you do that. Pedraza, he boxed Pedraza ears off, bro. He showed more than power, bro. He did, but yeah.
I don't see. One thing I say out of Tank Davis is power. He's a powerful guy.
I saw Tank sit up there and counter and watch motherfuckers good.
Use a shoulder roll.
Defense. Come on, Ray. Don't do him like that, bro.
Yeah, Lomachenko is going to dog. Listen, he is going to dog walk Tank Davis.
Ray, you said
he is going to dog walk
You said he was going to dog walk Linares, and what happened?
He did dog walk.
Nah, Linares was on his ass too, bro. Get Linares his credit.
He dropped his ass. Linares had one good round, bro. Linares dropped him. Give him credit. Linares dropped him, but Lomachenko dropped him.
Linares had one good round, Ray. Come on, bro. Stop that, bro.
It's one good round when he dropped
him. The scorecards didn't say that. It indicated something totally different. But
come on, man, Linares.
Hold on. But besides that, real quick, I'm gonna go to Cali. What do y'all think about Gervonta Tank Davis' chances of unifying the 135-pound division? I get this week, Lomachenko supposed to be giving up his 130-pound belt. WBO, it'll be going up vacant. I don't know too many of the guys that's in the WBO just off rip. But
you said Lomachenko giving up his belt?
Yeah, 130. Because he got the title now. He's supposed to be relinquishing. Yeah. Yep. So You got Albert Machado. Well, no, Albert Machado not even a player. As far as him becoming undisputed, he got
Machado at
downgraded. So
130, ain't he?
yeah, he's the regular WA champion. He was the Super WA champion, and Tank Floyd paid for, or allegedly Floyd got
That's
him
true.
downgraded. So what
You
y'all think
talking
about?
about him unifying with Miguel Burchell?
Oh yeah, what you think about him unifying with Miguel Burchett first? What you think about that, Callie?
Ooh, that's a good fight, man. That's a fight I want to see. I think Tank could get him though. I actually wanted. That's why I wanted Vasil Lomachenko to fight before he moved up. I thought that he should have unified with him, man. I don't know why. It seemed like Lomachenko was trying to avoid Miguel Burchell. I heard that Miguel wanted that fight.
But I think, but something was going on. Like, hold on, real quick.
Tank beat Miguel.
Hold on. But something was going on with Burchett, because he kept pulling out with somebody else, and I think he had injured himself or something like that at the time, so he was out of commission. So something was going on with him, maybe promotional or injury wise. But he's definitely a good fighter, and he done banged out old boy Vargas. He done beat the other guy too that Vargas just had beat on the little Asian guy. So Burchett can scrap.
I'm saying, let me say this about Burchett, bro. Burchett, yeah, he can scrap. He get hit too much. Lomachenko would have beat his ass, and Gervonta Davis knock him out. Both of them beat him. But I like him because he got power, bro. And he can take a punch, bro. But I think their athleticism and their agility beat them on any given Saturday, bro.
No, I agree, but I still wanted to see it. I think I know what Tank can have a belt.
I'm with you. He give a great fucking fight. I want to see him and Tank fight.
Yeah.
I want that fight. Go ahead.
I do. I want Tank to get all the belts done at 130. Then I want him to move up. That's what I want Tank to do.
That's exactly what I was going to say. CJ, your question was, what do you think about him Tank unifying 130? Well, since Loma left now, I give him credit for that, but it's gonna mean nothing though. Because the fight we wanted to see at 130 was him and Lomachenko. Will he get credit for me? Yes.
But the thing about Lomachenko real quick, Corey.
Here's the thing though. After he unified, if everything works out right, he can unify within a year, and then next year he can move up and he can fight Lomachenko.
But hold on, the biggest thing we missing about the whole situation is this: Lomachenko ain't never unified belts.
That's true.
Nobody never ever looked at that. Everybody he held behind besides the one he got now being WBO. That's a valid point.
Did anybody CJ? Do you remember Lomachenko ever bringing up Miguel Burchell? I know. Have you? You ever remember him mentioning his name? Because I know we've all mentioned him before as that fight, as him unifying all the belts at 130. Because I think he could have gotten them all.
Lomachenko wanted to go after the big fight, Callie.
Yeah, Lomachenko would have beat the shit out of Burchett, bro. Yeah, he was going after Mikey Garcia, but
we were talking
about it was a fight. He was there though. He was a fight, but I don't know. Lomachenko, I ain't gonna say Lomachenko duck no motherfucker. Lomachenko would fight anybody.
It's like y'all saying Tank Davis better than Lomachenko, bro.
Lomachenko would fight anybody. I just picked Tank to beat him, so yes, I say Tank better than Lomachenko.
Hell, Tank ain't even on the top 10 pound for pound list. Oh my God.
I pick him to beat
Well, I swear, listen. No, bro. Lomachenko.
Let me tell you though, Kuwait, come on, man. You can't. We all know the styles make fights though, too, bro. At times, man.
I say Tank.
I really believe that Tank can get on the inside and pull him out.
Tank can knock out everybody Lomachenko beat, bro.
Agreed.
That's disrespectful right there to me.
You don't think Tank can knock out everybody that Lomachenko beat? You don't think Tank can knock out? You don't think Tank can just knock out? You don't think Tank can knock out Lars?
Hey, listen, bro. Let's not get into that. If he could do this, I'm talking about them two fighting each other. Y'all are actually on here saying Tank Davis is better than Vasil Lomachenko. Man, y'all crazy.
I got Tank beating him, so yeah, he better.
Me too. I got Tank beating him too, bro. Hey, wait. Before Saturday, I had Lomachenko winning that fight. Before Saturday, I had Lomachenko winning that fight.
Bro, look, we ain't giving Linares no credit if we could.
Linares is that good, bro. I don't think Linares is that credit.
Hey, that's crazy though, man. That's crazy. But I think I was on the Tank bandwagon with the Lomachenko. I just like the style. But let's make no mistake. Lomachenko a bad.
Yeah, Lomachenko a bad motherfucker. But
he's a bad motherfucker. That's what I said. But here's the fact. That's not my point.
Let me say this.
You gonna stop Tank?
He gonna stop Tank, right? Stop.
If he stop Tank, it's gonna be because Tank mentally quit.
Agreed.
Bro,
That's be what it is. Because he might.
Lomachenko is not faster than Tank, and he's not stronger than Tank, and I don't think he make the kid quit. Like Tank said, once you rough him up, he go bitch up. Tank game plan already.
Hey, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Listen,
You see Lomachenko 135?
Let me say this, bro. Like Tank said in that LEZ back interview, once you rough Lomachenko. Is we back in this thing? Like he said, we back.
We good.
There go Cali. Bring Correa's back in here.
He know how to come back.
What I was saying though, bro. I was saying this just because.
Where's
go ahead, Money. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I want that. No, there's Lomachenko pound for pound ass. Now, like Tank said, once you rough up Lomachenko, he's gonna bitch up, bro. And I believe him, bro. But Lomachenko is a mentally tough motherfucker. But I just say Tank already know the game plan to try to get his ass. If Tank catch that boy, he gonna knock his ass out, bro.
No. We're not rushing. That's what Tank said. Tank
because he talking about Mayweather. He talking about we know what
ain't no proof and no pudding. Man, I ain't
hey,
giving Tank no
fucking. Hey, I just seen Tank fight live, bro, and I don't want to be biased. He say some dumb shit though, but
both of them bad motherfuckers. Look, Lomachenko and Tank, both of them bad motherfuckers. Yes, Lomachenko.
I pay to see it though.
Look, Lomachenko did way better than Tank,
bro.
But come on, Ray. He would knock every motherfucker out that Lomachenko fought. Bob Earn put him in a good position, bro. Come on.
Hey,
I mean, I think hold on, like the homie.
Say about resumes, bro, because you can't just
you can pick apart everybody's resume.
Stop acting like you don't know skills.
I ain't talking about a guy who fight first on Showtime, but he just fucking
matter. It doesn't matter. He had he had the whole crowd rocking better than every motherfucker in there too.
And I swear to God, he did. He had the hold on. Everybody mute up. I'm gonna tell you this, dog. Tank star power is really real, bro. Like he had the whole arena, like the lower bowl sold out, bro. So I will say that he a talented fighter. He got a lot of speed, a lot of power.
Bro.
And what he say, hold on. What he say rubbed me the wrong way, but I'm gonna tell you something that a guy I've been watching, DCB Boxing, I think Dream Chasing Boxing is DCB Boxing, I think. He said it earlier, bro. He says that, you can pick apart everybody's resume. And that's true. I have an issue with just, going through people's resume, but Tank is a good fighter.
CJ
and he's 20
resume.
Yeah, and look, at 23 years old, bro, how many people doing what Tank doing? Not too many.
What you talking about?
I think he's 22.
Hold up, stop that,
22.
Man. Y'all stop with that Tank Davis shit. Talking about he real popular. I'd be fucking popular too if Baltimore was right by the Barclays. We can all catch a fucking train to get there. What the fuck?
And he's just not. It ain't just him being by Barclays. And he one of the few fighters. Ain't he the first boxer to be with Under Armour? Or am I tripping? Don't he got the first boxer deal to be with Under Armour, I believe?
I don't know. I remember that.
Man,
Yeah, he's the first boxer to have an Under Armour endorsement deal. That's true.
Hey, he fighting first on Showtime. So
he's 22.
I don't know how big.
I'm gonna hurt feelings right here. What was Earl Spencer at 22 on Showtime? Where's Lomachenko at 20? Hold on. Where was Lomachenko at 22 on Showtime or HBO?
Hold up, Earl was out. How the fuck you mean? What was Earl at?
What's Earl at 22? He was headlining.
Earl been boxing for 4 years. Earl been headlining on every fucking card he done been on. Really?
I don't remember he was headlining with I remember he was headlining at 22 or 21, whatever Tank is, bro. Tank's special, dog, but he can derail his own career. Maybe you're right, Corey. Maybe my timeline might be fucked up.
I didn't say Tank wasn't no good fighter.
I understand what you're saying, though. You saying basically, he ain't did shit to even be considered with Lomachenko, and you can say that, but you could pick apart Lomachenko's resume as well. You can. Nicholas Walters was on the shelf for about a year because he didn't take the original Lomachenko deal. You could say Orlando Salido, he beat him. It was a close fight. He came in overweight, but Lomachenko could have asked for a rehydration clause that night. That right after the weigh-in, he was so motherfucking overconfident that he just thought he was gonna walk through Orlando Salido. So his arrogance made him lose for not asking for that weight limit in the contract when he failed it. Then you can go to what? Roman got Rocky Martinez. Mikey Garcia been there, done that. Okay.
Hey,
then
CJ,
you can go.
Let me say this real quick. And let me say this real quick. I said here. This is what I keep talking about. What I think everybody keeps ignoring. See, what people make mistake at is that everybody always tried to headhunt with Lomachenko. Something that Tank is going to do that these other guys won't is go to the body, man. You can't ignore that. I mean, I know you don't want to look at it. I see it. That's what I see. I think that's what some of the others are seeing too. The body work, man. The body work is going to put Lomachenko right in front of him. You see Lomachenko slow down in the later rounds. Imagine Tank Davis going to his body for 10 fucking rounds.
Slow down.
You didn't see him slow down? He did start to slow down, man.
Hold on real quick. Hold on. Everybody mute up for me. I'm about to go to the chat. We can continue that. Shout out to Black Fight Fan for the super chat, brother. That's much appreciated. I got to return the favor. I'm going to go up a little bit. Black Fight Fan, man. I enjoy listening to y'all boys. Keep it up. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den boxing community. Make sure y'all don't use the N-word in the chat. It's kind of it's blocking it. Mikey would do Loma bad. That's another conversation we had already. That's a really good fight. What up to guys boxing corner once again? Facts, Moni. Whatever you said way back then. Shout out to Boxing the North. You know, Quan Mug. Me and him always, Mother always had private DM conversations as well about boxing, and that's real shit. Shout out to Marlo's Corner, man. My man's up and coming, always on the live stream. My brother, if you send me an invite tonight or sometime this week, I definitely will jump on with you and Trey X. Shout out to the brother Trey X. But y'all go ahead and finish what y'all was saying. Go ahead, Corey.
First off, shout out to Black Fight Fan TV, homie. We've been saying we was supposed to link up. What's popping, fam? Yeah, but man, stop it with this.
No, let me just say this right. Let me say this right now. Just like we just told CJ, he can't discredit AJ. Ray, you cannot discredit Tank Davis. That's what your ass doing right now.
I ain't money. I'm not discrediting.
You making him like he a nobody, right?
I'm not discrediting Tank Davis, bro. I told you he's one of the young best fighters in the world. But he's not going to beat no Basal fucking Lomachenko, bro.
But you don't know that.
He's not going to beat him.
But let me ask you this. Do he got the tools to beat him? Yes or no?
I don't know.
He don't got the equalizer to knock Lomachenko.
I don't know.
Right?
He ain't been. Can I answer the question? Let me answer the question, money, because you know ain't nobody safe. I don't know.
Come on, Ray.
Money, I don't know.
You know Tank got the
That's a good answer, money.
I tell you why. Because I done seen Basal Lomachenko in there with guys, competitors.
But we just sent him with a full 135-pounder too.
Man, listen, bro, listen. I ain't seen Tank Davis in there with competitors who we could just measure and be like, that was a motherfucking great victory right there, bro. I can't do it.
When he won the belt, Len Wash wasn't no easy opponent, even though he made it look easy.
Hold on, for some Pedraza wasn't no easy opponent. You gotta give him credit for that.
Yeah,
I get not Pedraza not Tevin Farmer. He was the underdog in that fight. I picked Pedraza. I just thought because Pedraza had just did somebody else dirty right before then. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, man, what y'all think about?
Tank just beat a former world champion too, but
and Clay and ain't nobody ever did Clay.
Right.
Ain't nobody ever did Clay. But we is.
Hold up, please. Let me say this. Stop talking about Cuellar. That's the same fucking guy who lost to Abner Maris, then moved up a whole nother weight division.
Oh, one weight division. Who don't move up? Who don't move up in weight, Ray?
Man, listen, bro, no. Hey, listen, hold up.
Don't discredit.
Hold up, money. That win would have been special. Hold up, money. That win would have been satisfying if Cuellar would have won against Abner Maris, moved up.
He fought the shit out of Abner Maris, though. He fought the shit out of him. Been trained by Freddie Roach. He fought the shit out of him, though. Abner Maris is a world-class fighter. Is Abner Maris world-class or not? Is he world-class or not? He finna fight Abner Maris lost. All right, it happens in fighting. But what that mean? We don't want to see Cuellar fight no more because he lost.
No. I'm not saying
Cuellar's not a quality fighter no more because he lost. Come on, bro.
No, money. I'm not saying it doesn't happen in boxing, but I can't give Gervonta Davis credit against him.
He's a fucking professional fighter. Man. Because you can't give him his credit, bro.
I give him credit. I give him credit for getting the victory. Great job. He supposed to do that. You better get that motherfucker up out of there. But I'm not finna put no extra shit.
But
I'm not finna just
Lomachenko credit for
hold
beating
Javon,
Nicholas
give him
Walker.
all the credit. But
You give him
no.
credit for beating Nicholas Walker, though, and he was out for 2 years.
He fought a guy. Man, Nicholas Walters was undefeated. He made Nicholas Walters.
I don't give a fuck. He was off for 2
He
years.
fucking
Hold
made
Nicholas Walters just came off a draw with Jason Sosa, to put that in perspective, and with a layoff. So at the end of the day, I feel what Corey's saying. Like, we need to see Tank in there with somebody for real. But at the end of the day, I don't think anything that Tank can do.
Skills don't lie, bro.
You're right. Skills don't lie. You know, to the naked eye, skills. Eye test is part of the pound for pound ranking system, in my opinion. And but yeah, what y'all? Let's switch gears a little bit because I'm getting yanked around. What is this nigga doing? Look at this. Well, I'm getting yanked around and shit. I'm about to yank your ass around now, nigga. Let's see if you have fun with that.
Skills don't lie. Hold up, CJ. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Money. Skills don't lie, bro. But goddamn it, who is you flexing against for us to just say you're almighty? I'm just saying.
But people can say that about Lomachenko too, though.
I ain't saying
people can say that about Lomachenko.
No, you can't say that.
Yes, you can.
You can say
you can. I can pick apart. I can pick apart Lomachenko resume without even looking at anything on my phone. Ricky Diao came up. Hold on, let me work. Ricky Diao came up 2 weight classes. Okay.
So
he did.
Rocky Martinez has been knocked out. Rocky Martinez been knocked out.
Rocky Martinez been knocked out several times.
So Jason Sosa been beat.
Hold on, Money. It's like he just discredited Tank for fighting the guy moving up, coming off an L. Did not Miguel Moraga? Wasn't that the same situation?
And Miguel Moraga was tagging his ass too.
Man, Guillermo Rigondeaux didn't just fucking lose. Man, stop playing with me.
Wait, say Rigondeaux now, bro. He said Miguel Moraga.
Miguel Moraga, bro.
Yeah, but what was he? He was trying to get fights with other people. They wouldn't fucking fight him. Y'all know that.
So at the end of the day, you take Oscar Valdez leftovers and he moved up the weight class, bro. No.
Man, listen, bro. You know he was trying to get other fucking. Hey, hold up. Oh, okay. Hold up.
That's why I don't do the resume shit. That's why I don't do the resume shit. I don't do the resume shit.
No.
But I give credit where it's due, bro. I give credit where it's due.
You said because he fought Miguel Moraga. He was trying to get everybody fucking else in the ring along with Twinkie Davis, but he didn't want to get in there.
At the end of the day, I mean, this is the same guy who moved up through 2 weight divisions and never unified, bro. Held the same WBO title. So how proactive was he really doing? Or was it a Triple G situation when he shortened people off a chain? I'm sorry not to believe that motherfucker is ducking Lomachenko, bro. I don't believe that. Same thing with Triple G. He was starting that to y'all for years. But he was shortchanging people at the negotiation table. Look who he went. He was Bob Arum, bro. Oh, Mikey Garcia? He gonna take this number or not? I'm not sending none of my fighters over to Showtime. Just like that. But people forget that. Crawford ain't gonna fight fucking Earl Spence because he in a slave contract with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit is just gonna be left to be fantasy fights, bro. And hopefully one day we get to see some of the fight. Like I told you, dog, I'm not saying it's a 50-50 fight between Tank and Lomachenko, bro. I'm not saying that at all. You know, but I just like Tank chances.
Who you got, CJ? Who you got, CJ?
Tank. I was the first nigga screaming Tank before last fight. I'm taking Tank. I like the betting odds. I like the betting odds.
I just think Tank got the equalizer, bro. I think he got the.
I believe in the young nigga, dog. I'm sorry. Even though he out here kissing niggas and shit, and when we're in hard glasses and shit, I'm still.
Listen, I'm not gonna believe in no nigga who get on the Breakfast Club and say, "Why do I have to work out every day?" He said, "If I want to see if I got it in me, I just spar." No, motherfucker. When you're on the world class level like this, you can't not train every day.
How you been looking?
Hold on, we know for certain.
How you been looking in this fight,
bro? Is a fucking monster, bro. There's no way I will never believe a dude who tell me, "Why do I have to train this day against a fucking monster?"
Bro. He young and dumb. A lot of shit I said at 22, 21. I look back at it now like, dog. I go back at my Facebook. I go back at my Facebook memories to be like, damn, did I say that dumbass shit back in 2012 and 13?
But look, I bet you if that contract gets signed against Lomachenko, I bet you that motherfucker have his ass in tip-top shape because Lomachenko
that motherfucker, hey, that motherfucker gonna be running his sleep.
That motherfucker
he gonna run his sleep.
Exactly. That motherfucker
Why y'all think he ain't fought nobody?
I get Tank credit. Tank fought some people, man. I get credit, bro. Even though y'all want to kill resumes.
Why But why y'all think he ain't fought nobody? You can't play boxing,
Who didn't he fight? Who didn't he fight? Who did he duck? Who did he
Let me
fight?
finish my point.
Go ahead.
Let me finish my point. You can't play boxing, bro. Tank Davis ain't just gonna get on the Breakfast Club and say, "Why do I have to train all the time when I'm not fighting?"
That motherfucker doing his job, bro.
Hey, one thing I know, bro. One thing I know: when you on a world class level, bro, you train 6 days a fucking week, bro. Period. You don't play boxing, not never. And that's been. And listen, he can't. That's how that dude been his whole entire life. And you can't just change an old book overnight.
Hey, look what Kevin Cunningham did with him, bro. I disagree.
I'm almost through. I'm almost through. I'm almost through. Maybe his move.
Hold on, Clay. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna let you go. Hey, Clay, hold on. Let's Clay, you go ahead and go. Then Callie jump in, and then we're gonna switch the topic and let Moni say what he gotta say. Then we're gonna switch the topic and end it off.
No, the only thing I was gonna say, maybe his move to Kevin Cunningham may be a difference in change. It's yet to see. But I got to believe this guy when he said, why should he have to train every day, all the time when he not fighting? If he just want to see if he got it, he just get in there and spar. No.
I'm going to tell you that this. I disagree with that. I think Kevin Cunningham, because here's the thing, though, too, because this is, I look at it from this situation. Remember Billy Joe Saunders, who didn't train hard at all at first, too? And who was actually used to be afraid of Triple G. Things change, man. So look how bad. Look who wants to fight who and who doesn't want to fight who now. Things change, man. Nothing is that static, man. I think you have it wrong, brother. You have it wrong, Corey. Things change. This is what happened. Tank Davis just watched his fight Saturday, and he saw something. He saw opportunity, and he believes he can whip his ass now, man. I'm telling you. He sat there and watched that fight.
I'm gonna say this, man. Right? Go ahead, Ray.
It's just a trip to me how y'all could say certainty, but y'all, this one thing I want to say, y'all disregard all the other shit that was going on and how this dude was scared shitless to fight Lomachenko. Didn't even want to fucking say his name. But I'm done with that.
All right, now, first of all, Tank always wanted to fight Lomachenko. Mayweather made that clear. Now, we know now the reason why Tank said he won't fight Lomachenko only on pay-per-view is because Mayweather said what he said, and Tank and Mayweather got their little differences going on. Ain't no fighter scared of no fighter. I don't think Tank afraid of no fucking Lomachenko. I do think Tank can knock his ass out. Lomachenko is a bad motherfucker. I give him all the credit in the world, bro. But I don't poke holes at resume because you can go through every motherfucking resume, and once you start going through resumes and saying this and that, it's going to be a back and forth to all our ass get to sounding like
Money. But Money, let me be back here real quick. Let me back here. Ashley's corner. She's actually, she's located in that area, man.
Baltimore.
She's been saying it the whole time. That Tank has never backed away. Has always wanted to fight Vasyl Lomachenko. Don't talk to Ashley's corner. She will tell you.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't care what she say.
Hey, Ray,
listen.
Watch it on
let me say this.
Right?
I don't care what Ashley Corner
say. Leave my baby alone.
Let me say this real quick.
Let money go. Let money go.
Hold up.
Leave my baby
I don't care
alone,
what no Ashley. Hold up real quick. I don't care what no Ashley Corner say. I don't care what nobody else say. Perception is a motherfucker. And you dudes on her know. Y'all feel confident now because y'all seen Lomachenko go down. Y'all know goddamn well he didn't want no smoke.
Okay.
Mayweather gonna say that
shit. We're gonna switch it up real quick.
Let me finish real fast, CJ.
Go ahead, Money. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this. I know from the beginning, everybody go watch my Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko videos. I've been saying Tank go knock his ass out. But this all I'm gonna say, bro. Yes, Lomachenko got a hell of a skill set, bro. But the man is a human fucking being. He get his, and we seen him go down by Norez. If he get caught by Gervonta Davis
and Gary Russell,
and
Gary Russell, DMV,
he ain't go down by Gary.
That was a body shot. He went down. That was what the brother said. He went down.
Lomachenko never went down against Gary Russell, bro. I don't know if they was looking at, but. If we get caught by Gervonta Davis, he is going night, and Gervonta will finish him. Yes, Lomachenko got a big-ass chance to beat Gervonta Davis, right? You not absurd when you saying he can beat Gervonta, but you can't get mad at other people saying Gervonta can beat him because Gervonta got that equalizer, bro, and that's the power, bro. That kid power is
let me say something else, too. Hey, correct.
Hold on. We gonna move on from this subject.
Hold on,
Let me just last the point.
I'm not gonna say that, CJ. Let Callie say what he gonna say to me. I'm not gonna respond.
It wasn't just the knockdown that I saw. I saw the body shots. I saw when Linares was hitting him with the body shots, how he started to back up Vasyl Lomachenko. Those body shots were hurting, man. And I'm just telling you, Tank has more power. The body shots for Tank will hurt Vasyl Lomachenko a hell of a lot more than what Jorge Linares did. I'm just telling you that right now. The body
But
shots Tank
I can
throws,
also
Tank
hold on,
really knows
Callie.
how to sit down on those shots. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can go. I can play devil advocate, and I agree with the body shots. But does Tank have the length and the height of Linares too? That's another
That's a
question.
fact. That's a
But if
fact.
he
And the
but he
size. And the
and
size.
I
They
think
said
I don't think the
Linares
size.
was
Hold on. I don't think that'll be an issue for Tank. His fat ass rehydrate. So I don't think that'll actually be an issue. But as far as the length, he was touching Lomachenko. Y'all want to see that? He was touching Lomachenko pretty good with some of his longer shots. But I mean, we all know we are ways away from that fight, perhaps. Especially with Floyd Mayweather starting to trying to realize that his part was kind of being wrong with Tank, and Tank is, after Badou Jack, the most valuable person in that promotion. But let's switch gears. And shout out to Ashley Theo Payne, who got released from Mayweather Promotions. I don't know what it's gonna be like for him. So hopefully
And let me say this real quick.
you got
Shout out to my sister Ashley's Corner, hashtag LDBC. Shout out to my boy Black Fight Fan TV too, man. Also,
oh yeah.
hashtag
Oh
LDBC.
yeah, shout out to the Black Fight fan as well. But what y'all think about Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter Jr.? We seen that I don't know if y'all seen that Mikey posted a picture of a Mexican kid catching a bunny yesterday. So I mean, I did a video yesterday. I did a video talking about how can Robert Easter Jr. win. A lot of people took it as I said he was gonna win. Obviously, reading is fundamental. So
Let
tell
me
me,
go first on this.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you, Money Brown.
I'm
How
gonna
could?
tell you how Robert Easter can beat
Go
Mikey
ahead.
Garcia.
There you go. Go ahead.
Only thing Robert got to do is stay in the middle and use his length on fucking use his length on Mikey. One thing Mikey do is give you a chance to box, bro. And we know that's when Robert Easter can show all the skills in the world is when he can keep his distance and he can show you that he can box, bro. If Mikey, Mikey ain't gonna be able to bring the pressure on Robert like he did with Bronner. One thing Robert do, he let his fucking hands go, bro. And Robert do got power. So if he can go in there, and we seen Mikey get hit, and we seen Mikey get walked down by Bronner, bro. So when he get hit, we saw him get hit by Lipinick, bro. So you can hit him. You can hit Mikey Garcia. So as long as Robert get in there and use that long ass jab, you got to remember what Robert Garcia said, bro. And they said they was real about that shit when they said, oh no, we said Robert Easter last, motherfucker. We didn't say right now. So they had some type of doubt in their head that Robert Easter caused problems for Mikey Garcia. And Robert Easter still caused problems for Mikey Garcia. People can say if they want about the past fights. I still look at Robert and I give his ass a big ass chance to win. As long as he uses his length, his jab, go to the body, and don't get carried away with just trying to fight, bro. So that's how I think he can beat him. Where you at, CJ?
Oh, I don't know where CJ is.
No, my dog, he
go
got
ahead.
loose. They was scared. They got loose. Go ahead, Callie. They got a little bit scared, but he don't bite. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean that's what he's gonna have to do. He's gonna have to, use the jab and stay to the outside. I mean, I think we've been screaming for this forever. I think everybody who watches Robert Easter begs for him to fight tall. You know, goddamn well he ain't gonna fight tall this whole fight. He gonna get in there, try to slug it out.
I believe he will fight tall, bro, because you got to think about his last opponents. They made him fight that way for us, rushing in on him and him coming to them just dogging. Mikey is a patient fighter, so I give Robert Easter time to fight tall, bro. But do Mikey try to bring in the pressure? Like Mikey can bring the pressure. I give it to him.
Hey, Money though, I heard Robert Easter say that he prefers to slug it out. He said because he believes that's the man style. He said that himself.
Yeah, but
So
I'm just saying.
he loves that shit.
Fight. I'm just saying for us to fight. Yeah, because he's a fighter, and he's young too. I'm just saying for us how he smothered his work with those little bitty fighters. I just feel like he'll have a better chance against Mikey, bro, with his length and Mikey having that boxing style. And if he can jab with Mikey, bro, and feint with Mikey, bro, and Mikey got the fundamental style of feint and trying to do them angles, keep his ass in the middle of the ring. So when he feinting and Mikey come over that jab, you got to come with the jab and punch with Mikey ass, bro. You got to believe in your power and you got to punch with his ass, bro.
That's I don't really believe in Robert Easter's power, man. I don't know if he's as big of a puncher as
I believe in his power.
Some people do. But maybe he hasn't been getting the extension on his shots, and we'll find out in this fight.
I was just about to say he got to get the full extension on the shots, but I believe in his power. Yeah.
So we'll find. We'll get a chance to find out this fight. But to me, if he gets full extension on his shots, he doesn't drop Mikey, then I'm gonna be like, okay, there is some. His power is definitely to be questioned. But we're gonna see, man. I need to see him fight full fight discipline, man. I've yet to see it yet. So I need to see him be disciplined. He has to fight his urges to want to get in there and slug it out. He has to be willing to fight against his urges. Go ahead.
So yeah, Kelly, Money Brown, y'all broke it down correctly, perfectly. Hey, I couldn't have said it no better. What he has to do, he has to throw his jab, has to fight tall. But like you said, Callie, does he do that? No. This is going to be the same guy. Listen, I'm telling you, he got that Adrian Broner. Hey, hold up, listen. He got that Adrian Broner effect. I don't see him getting no better. Listen, Money, you said a statement earlier that Mikey isn't that type of guy. Well, listen, Mikey understood what type of fighter in Adrian Broner, who he had in front of him. And I think that's going to be the similar situation with Robert Easter, because Robert Easter isn't as fundamentally sound and don't be in the correct position as he should be. Mikey Garcia is going to jump on him. He's going to be fundamentally smart. But I think Mikey Garcia going to jump on him with punches and combinations and really work Robert Easter Jr. in this fight.
Hey, let me ask a question.
But Robert
hold on, Money.
What you
think about Money?
Robert Easter will let his hands go where Broner missed opportunities. Go ahead, CJ.
Yeah, I agree with that, but how does Mikey systematically break down the taller fighter?
I mean, Mikey is a fucking killer, bro. Use his fundamentals. Hold on, you want to go first, Ray?
No. Yeah, well, Mikey, he uses his jab. Come on, who's more fundamental than Mikey Garcia? I'll put Mikey Garcia up there, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. You know, them guys are fundamentally sound. You know what I'm saying?
I think Mikey might be the most fundamental out of all those guys. Because what he lacks,
we know Mikey sets traps too.
Yeah, and what he lacks in athletic ability, he make up with technique and fundamentals too. But
the reason why I think Earl is the most fundamentalist.
Hold on, Corey. I'm gonna tell you why. I think Earl, at the end of the day, he got some athletic ability that he can, fall back on. You see what I'm saying? Mikey, he don't have that to fall back on. So if he's not technically and fundamentally in the right position, his speed or his power, especially if you move up to another weight class, and his foot speed, and it ain't gonna really, save him. Earl Spence, at the end of the day, he got some athletic ability to save him. That's just my opinion on it.
CJ, you see Earl taking angles. It ain't more of an athletic style with Earl. He takes, bro.
Hey, correct. Yeah, and let me say this real quick. Here's one thing though, too. We know that Mikey has the ring IQ between the two, and I also believe that we know Mikey has the better corner. So the IQ in that corner is better than the IQ in his corner, and that shouldn't be underappreciated.
What you talking about with Robert Easter Mikey fight?
No, I said the IQ between the corners, between the fighter and the corner, is one-sided, in my opinion.
Hold on, what fighters are you talking about? Earl Spence and Mikey?
I'm saying that Mikey Garcia in his corners has a higher ring IQ. The corners is more intelligent.
Robert,
Big G. Yeah. Robert G. But think about that fight. How was Steve Robert Easter Jr. winning? Go ahead.
Who was you talking about?
Easter and Mikey. That's what he's talking about. Easter and Mikey.
No, he said Mikey got the better IQ. The better corner and IQ than who?
Robert Easter Jr., bro. He's talking about the original fight. But the thing about it is, dog, about the whole situation with this fight, man, I don't trust Mikey Garcia chin, man. I really don't. So if Easter can catch him, man, I think Easter got I think he got a little bit more than a puncher's chance. But it wouldn't surprise me if I was a bet man. I had to bet on Robert Easter Jr. I would bet on a knockout, which I don't see that happening. But Mikey Chin, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I think the difference between him and Lipinets, like I said in my breakdown prediction video, I told a lot of people Lipinets going to give him a tough fight. Nobody believed me. But the only difference between him and Lipinets, the reason Lipinets didn't beat Mikey Garcia was the simple fact that he didn't have any footwork. His footwork was terrible. Mikey was able to do what he wanted to do with him. Now Robert Easter Jr., he don't have no footwork because he can't fight discipline. That's the word for Mikey, for Robert, discipline. And at the end of the day, he want to keep rolling with his daddy and rolling with Mike Stafford. Let me ask y'all. Do you think these fighters are actually realistic with themselves in their situations? Like Robert Easter.
No, but look, right now, hold on, let me answer that. For Robert Easter, but right now it's yet to be determined. Because on pencil and paper, Robert Easter Jr. have never lost a fight a fight with his father in the corner, even though we could look at fights and say, oh, he lost them fights. I may say, oh, he lost to Fortuna. But realistically, they've never lost a fight
I agree,
together.
but you
So,
think, hey, look, Clay, what you think? You think fighters, since you know Earl and a few other fighters a little bit more personal than I do you think they sit back and say, damn, that was a close call, I might need to make some adjustments? Or they just say, man, I got the win, fuck it, I'm going to fight better the next time?
No, you got to understand, fighters out here, they are not dumb, bro. Like, they got to understand this is millions of dollars on the line with them. And they're not going to stop their millions of dollars for nobody. If it's not working, look at Adrian Broner. He's been with Mike Stafford his whole career. He knew it was time for a change. So in Robert Easter Jr., this is different. In his case, do you agree with that, money? Because him and his daddy realistically never lost a fight together. So it'll be crazy for Robert Easter Jr. to change to go to another trainer right now.
Yeah, I think Robert Easton is with the right trainer, man. I can't because like I say, I had Robert winning all his fights. I know a lot of people think he lost some of his fights. I think he with the right trainer. I just think he got to learn himself to fight to his strengths. You know what I mean? He's young. When that fire kick in, he got the mentality of fight, and it might be his downfall against Mikey Garcia. Look, I just know this. I don't know if Robert can beat Mikey, bro. I'm riding with him to beat Mikey. I just think he deserved his shot at Mikey. He deserved his shot. He defended his belt X amount of time. I think this will be his $1 million payday. He been trying to get it. I think it will be.
And I'm happy. I'm happy for him too, Moni. I'm happy for him, dog. Look, as a brother, man, I would love to see Mikey Garcia. You know, Robert Easter Jr. beat Mikey Garcia, man. But you know, you can't be fanboy. You know, when you out here giving information out, I feel you. Yeah, you know, we gonna say Mikey gonna win, but you know, we hope Robert win, man. And Robert's seems like a real good guy too. Yeah. You know, he seems a real down to earth, humble guy, man. That's you know, Toledo ain't nothing but a few hours away from me, so bro, I hope for him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I had the pleasure of meeting Robert Easter in New York City.
Yeah, at his press
conference, and I had the pleasure of meeting Robert Easter Jr. In San Antonio when he was at the Mikey Garcia fight. Say, bro, you talking about a guy who will talk to you, a stand-up guy. He's the total opposite of how you see Adrian Broner. Robert Easter Jr. is a stand-up dude. And
that's
it's hard not to cheer
for him too, right? That's why he got away from about Bill. You like, fuck that.
Oh, he not with them no more?
No.
Oh, he not
with him, but he ain't signed to him no more. No.
Yeah, he ain't signed. He never signed to him and shit.
Hey, but after this fight, hopefully, if Robert Easter loses this fight, he needs to go get him a new trainer, man.
No, listen.
I'm serious.
If he lose, it's how he lose, bro. He can put up a hell of an effort. We don't know how he's gonna lose if he lose.
He still need a new trainer. To me, he need a new trainer regardless, in my opinion.
I don't know, bro.
No, Kelly, you know what, Kelly? Listen. I'm just playing devil's advocate, but I agree with everything you're saying about him. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like, Robert Easter Jr., he ain't looking at it like that because him and his daddy don't want to fight. But I do agree with you. I think that if not, you know, they need to bring somebody else in there. You know, I think he needs to follow the move Cunningham since he's so close with AB or since he's close with Earl Spence.
You need to go to Derek James.
Yeah, you know, you can make those.
But let me just say this. Like I say, until he lose, bro, nobody can make you fight how you supposed to fight in the ring. Robert Easter that's what experience do for you, bro. You gotta learn how to fight your fight regardless. You can't fuck fuck that. You gotta learn how to fight your fight and play to your strengths, bro.
We can't see you.
Javier Fortuna, you got the K, right? Y'all. Javier Fortuna played to his strengths in that bitch. Let me put this up.
Basically, you know, like I keep saying, hey, money. He need to resist his urges to get in the slugfest, man.
Come on.
Yeah, that's true too. Like that's why I say that's what a mental. You got to be stronger mentally for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel my dog in here trying to battle. He trying to become a young king and shit. I don't know what this dog is he battling with. I don't know. Y'all want to be friends?
But Kelly, you right though.
I
agree with you. He don't know. Kelly, I agree with you 100%, bro. He do not know how to fight the correct way for his size, bro, and that's going to play a big part when he fight a skillful, technical motherfucking Mikey Garcia, bro.
That's true. But maybe Mikey brings some out of him that we never seen before, though. You never know.
Money. The last fighter couldn't bring none out of him.
But I'm
Fortuna should have brought
like he said, like I'm fighting these type of fighters. They do nothing for me. That's what he said. So Fortuna snuck up
Really?
on him. And, yeah, he said that he like.
Hey, Money, what I said? What I said the other day?
Sometimes he fight
might,
down to his competition.
and sometimes he might rise to the occasion to fight up to it.
Yeah, so you never know. Like what Mikey Garcia, we know this, Ray. Fighting Mikey Garcia, we gonna get the best motherfucker Robert Easter.
No, bro, the best Robert Easter we seen was against Richard Tomei.
And look how he fought. But
he was fighting the same guy, and he was fighting the same goddamn way.
But listen to no, he fought the shot. They forced him. But listen, bro, I'm just saying, we're gonna get I'm telling you, the boys gonna do extra shit against Mikey Garcia. Not saying in the ring, I'm saying for his training, he gonna work his ass off, bro, because he's going up against a fucking killer. He saw what he did to your fucking big brother. He know that wasn't no fluke, you know what I mean? But he did see AB get on Mikey ass to where it was missed opportunities where he could let his hands go. And not saying he more athletic than AB. I know. Not saying he's not better than AB, but he can still get those same opportunities because he's longer than AB, and he can create those opportunities quicker than Bronner can, bro. He fast like him. He got fast, quick counter punching. So it's a blueprint there. And then he got Adrian Bronner right there. It's a blueprint there, bro.
Money, where do you see that money? I don't see it.
Where do I see
I
what,
see it
bro?
just like. No, I'm talking about. You say he got sharp counter punches. Look, and stuff like that.
Money can jab and counter your ass right off the jab like AB. Them niggas
money.
Jab, I'm telling you, bro. You'll see.
Money. I don't see it. I'm sorry. You know, you're my brother from another mother.
No doubt, bro. Ain't nobody say
this that ANSBC. Ain't nobody say boxing. But I just don't see it. Money Brown. I'm telling you, dude. This remind me of when Ali made that phrase about George Foreman. He's like a mummy. Here comes the left.
Come on, man. You know Robert ain't
Here comes the
right.
Man,
stop playing. Stop playing with Rob Reese Jr. Man, he gonna be competitive, man.
Yeah, he faster than Mikey, bro. Mikey got
better
time, but he got quicker hands than Mikey, bro.
He got a lot of advantages athletically over Mikey.
Man, Robert way faster than Mikey, right? What you
Mikey slow as fuck, man. Get the fuck out of here. He way faster than Mikey.
Timing, bro. Mikey got time, but he's the way quicker than Mikey, bro.
Yeah, well, like I told you about everything about Mikey Garcia, bro. Everything is predicated on fundamentals and technique, bro. And the thing about it is, if Robert could drag him up a weight class, I definitely give him a bigger chance than what he got now.
That ain't gonna happen. That's unification.
Because it's hypothetical.
CJ, I take fundamentals and technical over any fighter, bro.
Exactly. That's why we picking Mikey Garcia.
I always said it don't matter what a guy got.
Hey, you shouldn't do that. Hey, remember Ricardo Mayeather?
You always got a chance to win as long as you fundamentally sound. Go ahead, Calvin.
Hey, fundamentals don't always work. Ricardo Mayeather, Vernon Forrest. That's all I gotta say. It don't always work.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's like once in a no.
Hey, we about to go one more question. And I'm gonna drop a video, so I won't give my point of view on this question at all, though. But me and Moni was off camera talking about this, and I would like to hear Moni say this on camera. I want you to go last, Moni. I want Callie to go first, then Corey, then Moni. If Badou Jack beats Adonis Stevenson this weekend, does he crack your pound for pound list? Now hold on. Badou Jack is fighting his 6th world title fight in a row. You know, so I'm gonna just get that to you right there. So, what y'all think about that, Callie?
Yeah, man, it does seem like especially for everyone else. I mean, it seems like it's not that difficult to get into the pound for pound list. Personally, let me tell you, I don't really like pound for pound list because I think that the heavyweight champion, no one can beat the heavyweight champion in the world. But I mean, if I had to create one, yeah, why not, man? I mean, Badou Jack hasn't ducked anybody. He's been seeking out stiff fights, literally seeking out stiff fights. Hell, he's actually said he would like to fight Bivol. So I mean, that a guy that Kovalev has been, funny about fighting. So at the end of the day, hey man, yeah. So especially someone who's literally seeking tough fights and winning those tough fights and looking for another tough fight after that, you got to put that guy in your top 5, in my opinion, man. You have to. Because how many guys are doing that?
Is it my turn? Hey, this Mr. IOTBA, Mr._IOTBA on Instagram. I want everybody to please go follow me on Instagram. I don't give a fuck about no other social media. Go follow me on Instagram, Mr._IOTBA. Now listen.
Oh, now you getting on that Instagram wave now, huh?
Yeah, no. Yes. Hell no. It ain't no way in hell that Badou Jack go in the top 10 pound for pound. For not beating Adonis Dickinson, not him. Who the fuck had this guy fought? This guy ran away from Kovalev. He ran away from.
Let him finish. Let him
Hold
finish,
up,
bro.
hold up. Let me finish.
Y'all let me finish.
Let me finish. He ran away from Kovalev. He ran away from that Andre Ward fight that was there. This guy has not proven himself. I don't give a fuck how long he been champion. There been fights out there.
You lying though. He didn't run away from the Andre Ward fight. Andre Ward technically ducked him.
Ward said he wasn't going to fight him.
Ward didn't want to fight. It was about the money.
Okay, well, even not the Andre Ward fight. Kovalev. He ran away from the This is when Kovalev was on fire. This is when everybody was looking at him like he was a fucking killer, a monster. He was seeking to destroy every motherfucker out there. That's when Adonis Dickinson became famous because he didn't want no fucking parts of Kovalev, bro. So there's no way in hell. Now, is Badu Jack a good fighter? Yes. But we would have to see him do more before he cracked that top 10 pound for pound over the 10 best fighters in the world.
Let me say this. Adonis Stevenson didn't want to leave Canada. That's one of the reasons why Ward didn't fight him. He didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave Canada. This motherfucker don't want to leave fucking Montreal, man. So man, I'm tired of Adonis Stevenson.
Hold on. Hold on. But there's Badu Jack. I mean, it's a 6th world title fight. Most people did believe he beat DeGale. He beat Groves, who about to be in the finals in the World Box Super Series tournament. He beat Anthony Durrell. I mean, he got a hell of a run. It's not even that many people it's some people in the pound for pound list wouldn't even have 6 title fights before. You know what I'm saying? And for him to go and beat the lineal champion in light heavyweight division, he beats Adonis Stevenson. Let me put this in perspective for you. That's better than any win Kovalev ever had in his career. And then he's a 3-time world champion at that point.
Who?
Badu Jack. If you just talk about the win over Stevenson, that's better than everything Kovalev done in his career. Anything Kovalev done in his career.
Bro, come on, man. Say, bro, come on. Come on, let's be honest, bro.
Let's be honest. But Kovalev Adonis Stevenson is the lineal champion. He beat Chad Dawson. He beat the lineal champion.
Bro.
And for Badu Jack to be proactive, to go to Canada, whoop him in front of his fans. I mean, that's better than a lot of people ever did in their career. The win over Adonis Stevenson is better than any win. It's better than any win that Triple G ever did.
Is it my turn yet?
No.
Go ahead, Moni.
No, it's not. But
this why he's going to enter my top 10 pound for pound. First of all, he should have been unified champion at 168. He beat the brakes off of James DeGale motherfucking ass. Then he came right up to 175 and fought a champion. I know CJ don't like that belt, but I still consider that belt as a championship belt. And Nathan Cleverly beat his ass, took his belt. Then he finna go right to, even though Ray, you call him Adonis Chickus and all that, it don't take away from his accolades. It don't take away what he did. You say who he fought. That's why I say stop poking holes in resumes. He gonna beat.
You know what?
Hold on.
Money. Can I just say one thing? There's one thing. I'm picking Adonis to win this fight. That's all I want to say.
Okay, I got Badu. So if Badu go and beat this man, like CJ said, be the lineal champion, hold the WBC the belt. That means he should have been unified at 2 weight classes, bro. It's nowhere here, and this is going to be a 6 championship fight, bro. So there's nowhere in hell that you cannot put him in the motherfucking top 10 pound for pound. He's going in my top 10 pound for pound, and he's still going to do more than that because he's still talking about going up to another weight class. And he not just standing, he really mean it, bro. But you gotta look at the skills that he possessed, the way he been winning this fights, bro. He been winning impressively and been looking damn good and damn good sharp. And if he go in here and look very impressive against Adonis Stevenson, bro, and if he stop Adonis Stevenson, bro, hell yeah, he in my top 10, bro. He deserve it. He work his ass off. He keep his head down. He don't complain about shit. He won that fight against James DeGale, didn't complain about shit. A great ambassador for the sport and making millions of dollars. He one of the fucking fighters that's making millions. You dig what I mean? 7 figures. So in my book, he going into the top 10 pound for pound, bro. I ain't gonna say he's gonna be in the top 5, but he's in.
Money, you right. He did.
What is everybody saying on the chat, CJ? What everybody saying on the chat?
Oh, I got you. Give me 1 second.
What you about to say,
That's a good question.
Hey, James DeGale still hasn't recovered from that fucking fight.
At all.
Still hasn't.
No. He claimed that he had
hey, let me ask you this, Cali and Money. Who won that fight out of Truex and James DeGale? Who y'all had winning?
I thought DeGale eked out.
I thought DeGale edged out. I just thought Truex let him take it from him.
Truex didn't do enough, bro.
I thought Truex won the fight.
No, I thought Truex. I didn't think Truex did enough.
Truex fucked up, bro, because when He fucked up, bro. But
I think I can tell you my scorecard in a minute, but he said
But
Steelers
Ray,
Especially
TKOs.
early.
Yeah.
Ray, I'm not mad at you if you said because neither one of them really did shit. They both.
Nah, that fight was dog
But I
shit.
thought
That fight was trash.
DeGale edged it out at the end. He was letting DeGale win the last of the fucking rounds. What this shit
It
was
seemed like they
close.
paid him off because Caleb Truex was winning that fight. Let me see if I got the scorecard. Yeah, I got it right here.
That was a
I
trash
had
fight.
Women that
You
fight.
here we
got a
go.
score?
Correct.
I
Here you
had
go. Here you
Truex
go.
winning.
Correct. Yeah, I got a score. Hold on.
Let's hear the scorecards. Let's hear the score. What you
I
got?
had it. I had it 114 and 113 for DeGale. I had DeGale taking the first two, then the next 1, 2, 3, 4. I had Truex winning the middle of the fight. The next five, I believe. Then I had DeGale rushing to the end with the two. And then remember Truex scored a knockdown, so that was the difference. And then I had DeGale winning the last two rounds. So yeah, yep.
If I
So
had
it
to
was a
win by
close
like
fight. It
Hey,
was a
can I
swing
ask
on.
y'all one more question?
Anytime
Hey, Money, let me
somebody
ask
win
you
by
one more question.
anytime, hold
Go
on, hold
ahead,
on.
bro.
Anytime somebody win by 1 point, it can go either way. But I want to tell y'all
Either
the
way.
score. This score. I want to tell you the scorecard app that I use real quick, and it saves all the scorecards, and you don't have to screenshot. It saves your screenshots and all that. I want to definitely give y'all this, and I'm using a Android Play Store. It's called OB Scorecard. I'm trying to tell you, it's the best scorecard that I ever used, bro.
You
You
said
should always
OB
use
or
OB
OB?
Scorecard. Yep, yeah. O is in Odell, B is in Becky, scorecard. O and B, and then
Okay.
scorecard. Great app. Go ahead.
What's up,
Hey,
Ray?
can I ask you a question? This going to money. Money. Do you listen? Because in my opinion, like Leo Santa Cruz, like when he lost to Carl Frampton, I'm like you, CJ. I was out there on the ledge. I said there's no fucking way that Leo Santa Cruz beat Carl Frampton, bro.
Hey,
When
hold up.
Leo Santa Cruz, hold up, when Leo Santa Cruz money came back and showed me he beat Carl when he showed me that how he beat Carl Frampton in the rematch,
It looked like
bro.
Corey Frampton in the first one, didn't it?
Say, bro, that proved everything to me with Leo Santa Cruz. I never questioned that dude again.
Me too,
Look,
Ray.
he
Look,
beat
I
Abner
said this.
Morris.
I
Hold on,
said
hold
this.
on, man. This is my question to you. He beat Abner Morris. And this is my question to all y'all too, but I want you to go first, man. He beat Abner Morris. Clearly, no debating. Do you give Abner Morris any realistic chance in this rematch?
And no, I got Leo Santa Cruz because look, the first fight, the way Leo beat Abner Morez, they was banging it out. And Abner Morez couldn't beat him in that aspect. Abner Morez went to Robert Garcia. He learned a little patience with a little boxing game. That's how he took out Cuellar. If he'd have sat up there and slugged it out with Cuellar would have stopped him. But he was smart. He can't be smarter than he's not smarter than Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz showed when Leo Santa Cruz showed me he can box and be patient like that, bro. It fucked me up too. I said, there's no way Leo finna beat Corey Frampton in the second fight, bro. I didn't even know Leo can make those adjustments, bro. But like I said, I always thought that I always said I can box. But my dad, that all that fast ass talk, it was a really good fight. But when he showed me that he can box, bro, and Leo boxed the shit out of Corey Frampton, bro. If he boxed Corey Frampton, that frustrated Corey Frampton made Corey Frampton just try to lose to just fighting and try to get his shit off. And Leo beat his ass that fight. I got Leo beating
Hey,
Abner. It's gonna be competitive in some rounds, but once Leo keep that jab on his ass and use his little distance and length, it won't be competitive at all. I think Leo win that
F,
fight 8-4, bro.
FYI, FYI, Leo Santa.
Leo Santa Cruz gonna beat Lee Selby ass too. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on
Yep.
that bet, CJ.
What bet? What bet he talking about? Hello?
You said Lee
Y'all
Selby
said,
gonna beat Leo Santa Cruz.
oh yeah, for sure. I stand on that. I see what he look like. I ain't looked at Josh Warranty. I just seen that he got 6 knockouts, but he did knock out some of the recent
Nah,
guys he done fought.
I
So
Hey,
picked
maybe
Lee Selby to win that fight. I picked Lee Selby to win that fight.
hey, Monty, speaking of Lee Selby, boy, him and that dude just had a confrontation at that weigh-in. I mean, at
That
the press
man, I
conference.
was just looking at it before CJ came in. I had to stop that bitch because I finna put that bitch on my Instagram. You know I'm about to put that bitch on there.
yeah, it seemed like he at least he'll be going into the Lions, then he going to that man's hometown. But you know how I feel about Leo Santa
Oh,
Cruz. I
and
don't fuck.
listen to me.
Go ahead.
Shouts out to my motherfucking brother, um, from the UK, man. You hear me? He the LDBC. I can't even get his name right now. That's fucked up too. But Sean,
Which,
yeah, Sean.
yeah, I was on some brothers that was on there with us with a Fanon and shit. Them UK dudes real cool. You know, you
No.
get the right one.
Sean, that's my guy. He hit me to about what they going to, bro. And leaves, man, that motherfucker is no joke, bro. It's no joke. Like he said, man, he said there's no place to take your girl to watch a boxing match, bro. Them motherfuckers so rough, rugged, and rowdy out there, bro. That is a fucking environment, bro. That is crazy out there, bro. It's called Leaves, bro. He sent me this fucking clip, bro. and it's Cheddar Boxing. I'm sorry, Cheddar, bro. I'm sorry, Cheddar. Man, Cheddar, we do good work. Cheddar Boxing, bro. Man, when I say they got
is that hold on? Is that where? Hold on. Is
Cheddar
Action Boy?
Boxing.
Is that where Kilbrook got stabbed at?
I think it is, bro. I just know that's where they had them rads at, bro. Them big ass sockers. It's all hoodlums down in that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's where it is. That's where it is.
You guys called it the ghettos. I think it's the ghetto, man. That motherfucker ain't no joke, bro. So
that's where Kilbrook got stabbed at. Yep.
Yeah,
I think that's a real bad, dangerous part.
Man, it's one of the most dangerous parts, bro. They say it will be hella security there, bro. They say, look, real football factory Leeds United, bro. That motherfucker is no joke, bro. Them motherfuckers are crazy. But go ahead, bro.
Let me shout out the heavyweight expert, Mr. Boxing Today, in the chat. You know, love to get him on with that Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder talk, man. Hey, Mr. Boxing Today, let us know who you got between Joshua and Wilder. And that's what we're going to end on today. I'm going to let Callie spit his piece. What you think about Joshua and Wilder, Callie, since you missed out the first part? You know, it's supposed to be going down in Vegas. You know, and basically, you know, let's see what you think.
What do I think? Well, I'm excited about it, man. It's good, man. So I'm not sure. I've heard that they may go ahead and fight their mandatories. Then I heard that they won't fight the mandatories won't be fought until after there's a winner of that fight. So I guess they got to settle that up. They got to settle that because that's what I've heard. I've heard both. That both will fight the mandatories first. Personally, I think that Povetkin is dangerous for Anthony Joshua, and I just do because I don't know if he's going to be roided up or not. And you just never know, man. You don't want.
Hey, hold on. Shout out to Mr. Boston Today who rocking. He said Wilder by mid-round. So, dude, Mr. Boston Today, dog. If y'all don't know, this dude don't do nothing but heavyweight boxing, dog. Yeah. And he don't even know. I was checking out his the sparring sessions that he had from the heavyweight what was it, the heavyweight factory, whatever they call it. And he had American. Watch out for American heavyweight fighter Trevor Bryan. Shout out to True School Sports and BT. He had an interview with Trevor Bryan. He started a new clothing line. He was sparring with Big Baby. He looked pretty good as a heavyweight. Trevor, I know about him now.
Trevor Bryan is hey, man, say much love to the brother, man. Tell him once again, shouts out to the LDBC, man. That's my brother right there.
Yeah, that's heavyweight expertise.
How the fuck y'all?
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Boxing Today.
How the fuck
I be watching his videos on YouTube too.
So I
don't know you, Mr. Boxing Today.
You hear me, Mr. Boxing?
Yeah.
You know me.
Go ahead.
No, I'm on YouTube.
Let me finish up.
Go ahead.
But you know,
so let Callie finish up.
I know I'm on YouTube. Just watch y'all videos. I watch my boy Money Brown. First off, I watch my boy CJ. I watch Mr. Boxing Today. You know what I'm saying? I watch all them boys from the LDBC. You know, shout out to them. But yeah. Shout out to Mr. Boxing Today.
And shout out to the ANSBC movement because y'all know ain't nobody safe out here in these streets.
You're right, Money Safe. Shout out to the ANSBC, man. We are the new wave. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody safe boxing community. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody safe in these streets. That's real talk.
So this is what I see. This is what I see though from that. So like I said, hey, I gotta give Black Fight Fan TV, man, my brother Black Fight Fan. He's been saying for the whole time. He's been the main constant saying that this fight's gonna happen. This fight's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. There's too much money in it. I mean, like I said before, Eddie Hearn's gone around trying to buy PBC fighters, don't have enough money. He doesn't have enough money in the UK, so the fight's gonna be in Las Vegas. And guess what? Expect this too, UK fans. I hate to say it to you. No, I don't. Because I've been right the whole time. The second fight's gonna be in America too. Both fights gonna be in America. And then Anthony Joshua get a taste of this American money. He may not want to fight over there no more. I'm not trying to be mean to you or nothing like that. I'm just being serious. He gonna get way more money in Las Vegas. If he beats Wilder, he ain't ever. Let me say this again. Ever.
Not money.
That boy get some of that American ass over here. The American ass.
He's on the same tip.
Right there.
Cali. That's the realest shit I ever heard, bro. That's the realest shit I ever heard, bro.
Hey, bro, I've been saying this forever, man. I've been saying this for months. Some of these UK dudes that come over here saying stupid shit. Why you hate Eddie Hearn, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into that bullshit, but I've been trying to tell these dudes the whole time. I said, the money's not over there. The UK's a new mecca of boxing. I said, no, it ain't.
There's not enough money in that little pond over there. I'm not trying to be funny. There are good boxers, but there's not enough good boxers. And there's not enough money power players over there, man. The money is here in America. We have money power players that are in Vegas, but they live all over the country. They live in every state.
Hey,
You know what
Cali,
I'm
don't
saying?
forget. Hey, don't forget Al Heyman connections too with guys that in
Exactly.
the music business that he gonna have to sit in the front row with celebrities just to sell the cachet of the fight. You
Oh,
never know. He can hook
we
up
know this
with.
will happen.
He can hook up.
Hey, hey,
Yep.
hey, let me say this, because we know this. The Rock shows up to Deontay Wilder fights. Ray Donovan, you guys know Ray Donovan. Remember the show? The
Yeah,
dude that
Ray
plays Ray
Donovan, bro.
Donovan.
That's Ray
Yeah,
Donovan.
that
Yeah,
dude
we
Yeah,
know that.
shows up to
Hugh
Wilder
Jackman.
fights.
Hugh Jackman. Hugh
Yeah,
Jackman.
That ain't Hugh Jackman, dude.
No, it's not Hugh
Ain't
Jackman.
that him? Ain't that
He
Bruce
Nah,
was
Lee?
bro.
he was in the
That's
movie Wolverine,
Sabretooth.
though.
Nah,
He
that's
was in the
Sabretooth.
movie
Yeah,
Wolverine, though.
Sabretooth.
Lee
Yeah,
Sleeper.
Sabretooth.
Yeah, he was Sabretooth. He was in the movie, though. His name, I forgot his name. He's a
Hugh Jackman
God,
is Wolverine. That's the other
Jewish
dude.
name. I can't think of dude name right now.
Lee
But dude,
Sleeper.
but I know
Lee
dude.
Sleeper.
But yeah, Lee Schreiber. Lee
Lee
Schreiber. Yeah, there we go. Lee Schreiber. Yeah,
I
there we
call that
go.
motherfucker Ray Donovan too.
Hey,
Yeah, here's the thing though.
Don Cheeto. Don Cheetah.
Don Cheadle,
Don Cheadle. Yeah, Don Cheadle. Yeah,
Judge
that's what
Matthews, Wesley
that's what we've
Snipes,
been trying to say.
Denzel Washington,
Exactly. That's what we've been trying to say. We've been trying to tell these people
Tom
Deontay
Brady.
Wilder's popularity has been growing by leaps and bounds daily. Daily. Dude, I'm telling you, dude is about ready to explode into a star. He knocked out Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder gonna be the biggest star in America. He's gonna overtake Canelo Alvarez as the biggest pay-per-view star in America if he knock out Anthony Joshua.
I don't believe that one now.
Oh, I do. Oh, I
I think
definitely
I,
do.
I think I think it, I think it can happen, bro.
That
Because
ain't gonna
I mean, if
happen,
they
man. Ain't
look,
gonna overtake
it
damn
could if they
Canelo.
promote this fight the right way. But I'm gonna tell you something about promoting this fight the right. Yeah, we back. We back. It was about time for us to get. I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna say this before we hop off and let everybody say they closing statements and stuff. But the thing about Wilder, I say he might blow up in popularity. Like he might blow up in popularity like that is the simple fact that if Premier Boxing Champion can promote and market this fight, which they haven't been promoting and marketing fights, and that's been an issue with boxing. A lot of these boxers know a lot of these promoters, excuse me. Somebody go ahead and mute themselves. I think that's correct. But some of these boxers need to go ahead and just promoters need to go ahead and learn how to promote the new gen way, new generation, But at the end of the day, it's Al Heyman that's prepared to take this loss if this fight don't jump at the pay-per-view box office. But if they promote it and it jumps the right way, Wilder is definitely going to explode onto the scene. But it's a good fight. I definitely want to see it. We was talking shit earlier, and we'll see. It's going to be a lot more those conversations. But I'm gonna let this ride off real quick. I'm gonna let this ride off. I'm gonna read the chat real quick, and I'm gonna drop y'all some information where to go get some news at that just dropped. But go through the chat. Start off right here. Mr. D X Factor, what's good, brother? Gotta get you on one day. I gotta get in one of these. Yep, I gotta get you in, man. I gotta message you before I hop on. Shout out to the whole panel. I rock with y'all. We definitely rock with you, Mr. Boxing today. One of the most dopest video channels out there, in my opinion. Shout out to Guys Boxing Corner. They got Rock to announce Canelo and Triple G. Yeah, they got the Rock. Yeah, he did. The Rock is a fan of boxing. You remember the Rock did a promo with Anthony Joshua for what was that movie, Moni? When they was talking about moving the shoulders with Kevin Hart and him.
Damn, I forgot the name. I think it was the one that
Central Intelligence.
Yeah, the one he went.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I ain't watched that
Yep.
shit either. Thanks, Ray.
Yeah. But then just going down, I think Wilder can overtake Canelo if he go undisputed, possibly with the right promotion. Thurman gave up the throne. To Wilder in the heavyweight BC because of ducking. WBC for ducking. Thurman gave up the throne to Wilder. Okay, I see what he's saying. I read it wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna give y'all some news and let these dudes go on with their life. Fred from Barbershop Conversation, he down in the DMV area. That's Tank area, even though he moved out. And the Russell area, he down there for the Russell and the Diaz fight. Wish I could have went. Checking out a video of his. I'm just looking at he dropped it 30 minutes ago. Jay Swift heard Charlo keep talking fights happening, and Kell Brook can be the tune-up. So he's just doubling down on everything his trainer said in the Bad Left Hook article. So I knew Hurd was going to take the fight, but at the end of the day, his trainer said they wanted to fight a right hand, right-hander before they fought Charlo. I found it a little bit weird because I believe Hurd is a right-hander. I mean, you can find right-handers walking around every day, B. So, you know what it is, what it is. Moni Brown, let them know where they can find you at in your closing statements, my brother. Hey, Moni.
Oh, I'm here.
Callie. Oh, here you go.
What
Go
you say?
ahead.
What you say?
Go ahead and tell me your closing statements, man.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all can find me at Instagram, Monty_the_writer, YouTube, Monty Brown TV, and on Facebook at Monty Brown. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Continue to watch us, man. I know these debates get heated. I know I talk too damn much, but I
For
can't
y'all
change,
guys,
man. Appreciate y'all.
yeah, make sure y'all go subscribe to Moni Brown TV. MONNIE Brown TV.
Oh, hold on.
Go
And
ahead.
shout out to that ANSBC movie. Y'all know ain't nobody safe out here in these streets. That's a new wave. That motherfucker here to stay.
Tell them about your group. Tell them about the group.
About what group? Oh yeah, the ANSBC group, the LTBA group. Just go to Facebook, subscribe to Corray. He gonna let y'all know KARRAY LTBA. Y'all gonna find everything there.
All right. Go ahead, Corey. We tell them where they can find you and whatever else you got to say. Closing statements.
Say first off, shout out to all everybody up here, CJ, Money, you know what I'm saying, Cali, you know what I'm saying. It was a real good discussion tonight. Second off, shout out to all the people on the super chat, you know what I'm saying, typing in with their comments and stuff like that. Shout out to all the other people on here who make videos, you know, who do their groups, who chiming in. You know, I used to be on YouTube all the time, but I'm not on there as much as I used to be because my home is Facebook. But I will be back on YouTube. You can find me on there, IOTBA Boxing Talk. You can find me on Instagram, Mr_IOTBA. You can find me once again on Instagram, Mr_IOTBA. You can find me on Facebook, like my boy Money Brown said, Corray, KARRAY IOTBA. Y'all go to my boxing group, IOTBA Boxing Talk. I'm on that bullshit again, Boxing Talk. Y'all make sure y'all go to ANSBC, ANSBC Boxing Talk. Ain't nobody say Boxing Community. Boxing Talk, y'all make sure y'all go on Facebook and do that. You know what I'm saying? Because around here, where I'm from in Texas, they say the stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas, you understand me? And I'm from that 214. Real.
Yeah, except for the cowboy, except for them sorry ass cowboy stars, but that's a whole different type of conversation. You know.
Hold up.
Let me say this one too. Let me say I forgot to tell you. Listen here. Black Fight Fan is my brother, man. That's my motherfucking brother. This to anybody, bro. If y'all got a problem with Black Fight Fan, bro, y'all got a problem with me, bro. He tried to keep me off somebody's ass, but when I found out who that person is, I'm on their ass because that's the ANSBC shit. Ain't nobody safe out here, and I will find you, and I will hunt you down, and I will kill you. That's that motto.
His
That's my
stars are
brother
big
too,
and
bro.
bright.
That's my brother too.
Hey, hold on, man. He mad because I told him about the Cowboys, man. The Cowboys going 5-11 this year, man.
Talk about them
Prescott throwing
rounds,
32
man. Them
interceptions.
rounds, man. That's how you gonna hear
Oh
us. Them
man.
rounds this
Man,
year.
can we talk about the sorry ass lions who ain't never won shit? Let's talk about them.
Yeah,
I
it's
say, hold
my
up.
hey,
The fuck? Hold up real quick, CJ. The fuck? How you gonna open your mouth? I know you ain't talking. Not you. We talking about a team just a couple of years ago who went fucking winless. I know you ain't talking.
I know you ain't talking either. Every year y'all talk about the Super Bowl. It's been over 20, 30 years before y'all went to one. Y'all owner. Yeah. I mean, look at y'all draft. Who the fuck did y'all draft? Who was that guy from Boise State, man? Can he walk and chew bubble gum? Is he Sean Lee? Is
Hey,
he Sean Lee? Say, no, I'm just fucking with you, man. Shout out to Dak Prescott and Zeke, man. I fuck with the black quarterbacks and
Shout
Zeke.
out to Tavon Austin, man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
oh yeah, shout
That
out to
Prescott.
Tavon Austin, bro. Shout out to Tavon Austin. He was actually at Earl Spence press conference. You know, when him and Ocampo was down here, I got a chance to
That's
meet
real
him.
shit. That's real shit.
That's a
That's real
little
shit.
bitty ass dude, bro. I don't
That
know
nigga
how the
fast as hell
fuck
though.
he played the NFL, bro.
And
I don't know how the
that's how
fuck he
good he
played,
is, right? That's how good. Look how little he is. That's how
bro.
good he
He
is, bro.
say that dude is small in a bitch, bro.
Spud
That
Webb
nigga
of the
fast though,
NFL.
dog.
Spud Webb of the NFL.
Hey, but
Hey, Callie, go
God
ahead. Hold
damn,
on.
he's small.
Hey, Callie, go ahead and tell them where they can find you at. And I hope you ain't repping them
you,
bum ass Raiders neither.
oh, I'm a Raiders fan, but I haven't watching the NFL this year because that still haven't signed Eric Reid or fucking Colin Kaepernick, so fuck the NFL. But let me go on about this, man. let me talk about first. I want to talk to Jared Swift Hurd. Jared Swift Hurd, man, to me, the fact he want to fight an orthodox fighter first, that sounds like he want to get paid because he's gonna get his ass whipped by Jamel Charlo first. He want to get one more payday in. That's what it sounds like to me. Just my opinion. But you can find me at the Cali Enigma. That's on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, man. And then I'm working on my Facebook page, and I'm actually gonna have another Cali Enigma page, channel coming up fairly soon too, man. And you know what I mean? Just go to subscribe to. Matter of fact, you guys go check out the LDBC's website. It's LDBCsports.com. Go check out our website over there, man. We really got it off the ground, man. We got all kinds of stuff over there from, we got videos, we got articles over there, and we also have apparel over there. You know what I mean? You guys can go over there and purchase stuff from our store over there. And also
go ahead, homie. Get you a shirt or two, homie. It's your boy K-Ho. I had to do it, dog. I'm like, damn, man, he making that shirt sound pretty fucking good. Let me get one or two, homie. But yeah, for real, appreciate it, Cali. Yeah, I wish I was as strong as you to stand up. The NFL, that's my baby right there. I'm sorry, dog. Football, college blew it.
I understand, bro. Hey, bro, NFL, this shit hurt because NFL football is my favorite sport, bro. So you know what I'm saying. So that's why I got college football to lean on. Go Texas A&M Mags, bro.
But the thing about it is, I didn't really agree. Who?
And them. You a Texas A&M fan?
Yes, I am. I'm a Texas A&M fan. Going all the way back to 1980. Going back to 1988 and R.C. Slocum, brother, back to the Southwestern Conference days. And I'm from California.
I know you from the West Coast. How that happened, Kelly?
Hey, man, I caught this is what I caught. One day I was watching Texas A&M play Notre Dame in the Cotton Bowl, man, and I just became a fan from ever since, man. I don't know, man. I haven't been able to leave them. And I'm 40 years old.
Y'all know
let me find out Cali got great.
I'm from Dallas. I'm from Dallas, Texas, but my favorite college football team is Notre Dame. I grew up on watching Notre Dame.
Oh my God, I'm about to boot this nigga.
I gotta throw up, bro. I gotta throw
up. Say no. Look, CJ, look, that's the only team that played on TV every week, CJ.
Oh yeah, fuck Notre Dame. I'm a Michigan fan. They took us off the schedule, dog. Y'all know what it is. Go blue. Y'all know what we do. Tom Brady, Charles Woodson, Glenn Robinson. Robert Tractor Trailer, Trey Burke, Tim Hardaway Jr. Let's go, man. Let's go. Harbaugh, he ain't doing shit. And it is what it is, man. I definitely appreciate for all y'all being on, man. Hopefully we can have y'all on tomorrow again. Tomorrow we'll be on. I don't know what y'all schedule looking like. I might come on a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'm gonna go see Deadpool before I go back to work next week. So for real though, I definitely appreciate these brothers, man. I definitely co-sign all of them. Like DX Factor, Ashley's Corner, anybody that want to come on, Mr. Boxing today. Trust me, I don't have an issue with
Ashley Corner.
The title.
Bring me on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh damn. But like anybody that want to come on, and you want to talk about certain subject topic, it's not make or break the rules for me. If it's something that they want to talk about, I put it on the panel. It don't really matter. I just like talking boxing. No basketball on to Saturday.
CJ,
CJ, go ahead.
Make that day. I guarantee you'll get You'll have a better chance of getting Mr. Boxing today on, bro. That brother is real big on heavyweights, and he can come over and he can actually teach all of us about something, bro.
Yeah,
that brother, when he comes, he went for fuck with him.
I was on there with him before. He was showing me some stuff as well. But yeah, it is what it is. We gone.